Camera here so everybody's on the
Like,
camera.
when I say sorry to someone, I would have to say like 1,000 times before they say, I
Oh,
forgive you
we're-
or it's okay.
We're already live streaming, so this is going to be awkward.
You have to.
Live stream the setup. Yep.
First time.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, guys.
We live?
We're live. We're watching the screen here.
Now the other time.
All right, everybody. So we were filming a skit earlier. So we got Thomas over there, Mr. Rodimus 13. Either way, he's working on a thing.
What are you working
What are you working on, Xavier?
Well, I'm doing A class ice. Look, I look so
That's not true. Somebody just basically claimed first, and they were the second comment.
I think that the really longer ones are the ones you have to be cautious of.
Yeah.
That's right.
Those are the ones that have more power than
This
the
is
little
about as good
ones.
as it gets trying to hook up a power supply.
No, I even had these pieces that I use for the claws on my gyros. Why? They're like, here. Well, let's do it.
Hi.
Let's see.
I am here, by the way.
Okay.
So there's just no way for me to sit at the moment, so I'm going to figure that out.
We've taken over your channel. It's ours now.
Yeah.
No, you're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding.
We are.
Oh, I
Is that what you're
know.
doing?
Yes, this is the new. Actually, that's the new one. This is the old one.
Okay.
The only difference is that one has.
Are we
a
gonna
good
be able to see what people are posting?
Huh?
Are we gonna be able to see what people are posting?
Yeah, I've got to pull up my other phone so I can see comments.
Well, these whole
Like, I don't have anything to work on at the moment. I just finished all the kits I was working on, so this is your guys' live stream. I'll probably just like crack in next to David and then.
You can always sit and help my son when pieces are being stubborn.
Yeah, honey.
Yay! I just finished step 14. Step 41.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
Don't-
I'm gonna talk
don't
about space
forget,
on there for a
sweetie.
long time. Okay.
you have to build that twice.
I did it.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
you're doing each step twice as you go. Good job.
Alright, just forget what's your.
It's better than me at some of those things.
Really?
Um,
Wow!
We did
Score!
Kevin did a.
Score.
That's actually over there next to you. It's
Score.
Big
Yeah,
Bang
you know what
Theory
I
living room.
do? Alright,
It's
Dad.
just sitting right over
I can't.
Yeah, I saw that
I
earlier.
had to like get up for the help.
There, bud.
I can like see my
Shoki, I'm
chest.
sorry, this shot's gonna steal your channel.
I will not!
Don't
You're not
yell.
going to? Okay. Thank you for not stealing it.
I have to get her purse because she needs to go smoke.
Smoke?
Xavier, shush.
Why?
That's what I always ask.
Okay, sweetie, we're not going into that right now, okay?
Oh, here it is.
Hi guys.
Oh.
My phone's like, no, we don't recognize your thumbprint today.
Are you sure you are you?
I'm me today, but I don't know about yesterday.
His thumbprint changed. Oh hi, I see.
Oh, hey, look, my live stream is live.
What? What is that?
Now we can hear it on the delay.
Because that's totally what everybody wants, right?
Yes.
That's
All right,
what YouTube
Genesis Monaghan. Yes, they are. You got two people over there working on Momo Pool, and we've got Thomas is working on another G unit,
Yep, Hydra Gundam.
Hydra Gundam. Tommy is working on a Stormtrooper.
Remember, Thomas, Tommy.
Yes,
I'm poking you.
I'm fat.
Tony Thomas!
You're fluffy and it's pretty.
So wait, who's the G instructor for?
Store!
That is mine if I finish this.
Oh, that was funny.
No.
I'm trying to. There we go. Okay, I could not mute the media.
Reminds me of
So guys, if there's a chat delay, it's because I'm looking on my old phone to watch the chat. I don't
I
have
remember
anywhere to sit now that
when I
think
was
about it.
watching your live stream
You can sit
a
next to David.
couple days ago.
That's what I was trying to get, but it's a little bit crowded over
We
there.
had it up on the, we had your live stream up on the TV through like the Wii U.
Yeah.
But to post comments, I had my phone up, but the delay, it was delayed every so slightly.
Yeah,
It's kind of
and then,
weird.
well, there's usually about a 30-second delay in case you need to catch something. You can also change that a little bit. I hope the audio is okay because we're like in a big living room here. We were going to try to do this inside the Shoki cave, but it would not have worked out too well.
No.
And if I really wanted to use up my bandwidth, I would have I would have put up 2 cameras.
Yeah, move
Oh, hey,
this.
I am on camera. We have virtually. Oh, by the way, Eric, don't lean sideways in that. The base is loose.
Oh.
That was my free chair. Technically, he's the only one who could sit in it without doing any damage because he weighs like nothing.
Yeah.
What?
That hurt.
That's a good thing.
No, it means you weigh
Actually,
very,
Eric,
very little.
there is room over there for you if you want to get in. If you got enough room to work on the small table there. If everyone manages their boxes well.
I'm good. I'm golden.
So David right here is working on the tilt rotor pack that you guys watched my review the other day. Tommy, you need to loan me that stormtrooper when you're done so I can
What
review
do you do?
it. Okay, we got a lot of things here. Okay, so we got Jetfire,
You are a very squeaky child today.
Id Monster, G Gundam is the best series, Wing Gundam's the worst. Don't start.
Aw.
Jason Rayner, that's some seriously red hair. Ariel, you're ruining the light balance. What kits am I looking forward to? All of them.
What? I don't have enough pieces. I can't continue.
Is it
You should have all
recall?
the pieces, but don't
You
let
just
them
gotta
too
be
hard.
I
calm.
need 6 of these and I don't have
Let's
6.
take a look.
I bet you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, so what?
Okay, well
Actually,
if it's
he-
a claw piece, sweetie, I know I have extra claw pieces at home.
he's right. There are no more claw pieces. He's got.
Okay, then it's probably on your desk back at home.
What?
No, Xavier, calm.
Okay, ow. Ow.
You're not
Ow.
missing one. It's okay.
Ow. No, I need Abby. I need Abby to continue.
Xavier, come here for a minute.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
It's okay.
Teeth.
He gets anxiety issues.
Ooh, watch your head, buddy. You okay?
Okay?
And yes,
Do you want to just be underneath the coffee table?
I'm out.
You're out.
You're out.
wow, he actually.
I'm out.
Do you
Okay.
want to build a
Sorry.
magnet for a little bit?
Ooh. Is it Mike or is it Zach?
Okay.
Mike.
But then when I finish, I am out again.
Okay. You can be
Okay.
out and in and out and in. I don't think anybody's gonna really worry. I'm sure somebody on the chat thinks you're cute.
Come on. Watch your head.
That or they're asking Shoki why.
You good?
I'm not sure which. I'm not sure I want to know which, to be honest.
Which one went why?
Okay.
I'm not
Don't
sure
worry,
if
don't
I-
worry about my commenters are all over. I see a stormtrooper. Am I right? Yes, you are right.
My goodness.
I got a couple of Leo NPDs coming. Cool. I got that order. I got that coming as well. Are you planning to build the full metal panic kits like the Arbalest or that other thing? I don't know, because with the irony, can they see yours on camera? You have one in your backpack, don't you?
I have the.
You got the Grimslock non-commander, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have the commander type already done. Spoilers for anybody. So that's actually coming. The adorable I'm out. That's funny. They like this I'm out.
Okay.
But as for the regular Arbalest or the, I guess it's Leviathan, I don't know how to say it.
Careful, it's Sam removing the table.
I don't know if I'll bother, to be honest.
If you would like to borrow that as well. I have
Well,
those.
they look cool, but
I
you
have
know,
the
they come to the cup. Yes, sir.
Hey, did you get any extra of these pieces in your gyro set?
I don't know.
Well,
I can't
we're not
remember.
gonna worry about it right now. For right now, focus on the magnet.
That is a good question though, because if I had a spare claw/2, I would definitely loan it to him. But I can't remember. I know there were leftover pieces from the Gyarados, but I don't remember what. Nor do I remember where they are.
Okay, so
I have a bin somewhere full of all my spare Legos.
let's try to
and
keep
I have
all the
no idea
Black
where
Swiss
they're at.
stuff separate.
Also, too, in this
Um,
case, the actual Legos
Yeah.
Here's your
kits
instructions.
fit this, and if his claw's the size I think it is, I should have an extra.
Here you go, kiddo.
But yeah, those are the hardest thing to keep up with, and they are like the softish plastic too, right? I think I did the Gyarados on the live stream.
Yeah.
I did a live stream Sunday. You did, but that thing took way longer than I thought. I think that's like a 2.5 hour live
Yeah.
stream building that thing. Hey, Mitchell's watching.
Hi, Mitchell.
Alright.
Hello, whoever you are.
That's Mitch Green Gumpla. Another YouTube-ish person. Though he does a lot more things on Twitch and his
What's
Facebook Live.
Twitch?
Twitch is another streaming service, but it's mostly for gaming.
Hey,
It's YouTube without the ad problems.
That's what it sounds like Twitter.
Yeah, kind of.
Which is an app that they have on phone.
Jetfire reports pointing out that the color separation looks better on the Arbalest. It's got more color. It's really easy to see the color separation. Actually, the Gernsbach actually has good color separation. It's just all very close to the same color, unless you got a lot of light on it. Steve! Steve says this isn't the movie he was supposed to be watching. Shut up, Steve. I always have to tell Steve that's sorry if I haven't been celebrity. Clone Trooper is a good build, comes to phase 1 and 2 helmets. Nice. I didn't know that.
Oh, seriously? Why?
Did I pre-order? Did anybody order the Sazabi yet? The RG Sazabi?
Not yet.
But how many people in the room are going to get it?
Me.
Of course you guys will.
Of course I am.
I haven't decided. Baby, are you going to sit over there and be a butt? Okay, she's going to sit over there and be a butt.
That's okay. At least when my boy is out, she will have company over there.
There you go. Vataku says rain, rain, go away. Where are you at, Vataku? That's paint or raining. We're actually, I think we've been lucky today, right? It's not raining.
It's
I mean,
scattered
there-
thunderstorms. You could be like
Looks
5
like it's
miles down.
threatening to.
We were supposed to get rain today, but it may have been like yesterday where it was like supposed to rain for like a little bit.
It poured where we were.
Yeah.
Where we were, it poured like total thunderstorm. Power went out and everything.
Oh, we lost power here yesterday after the rain quit. We don't even know why. It was out for like 3.5 hours.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing your post about that.
Yeah, we went to dinner because we got tired of sitting here, and by the time we got back, it was on, so we were happy. But they were working on the power lines right out front, like literally in our driveway up there, and it made no difference. So obviously, there's a problem elsewhere.
Yeah, the other day we were at a friend's house for gaming, and I had left to go get food, come back just in time for the power to go out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Vataku is here in Texas. I think I know who it is. So he's somewhere in Texas, and it's raining.
Got it?
Because you know we're just north of Houston here, buddy. Mitchell's working on that RG unicorn for Sun.
Sorry, it took me a minute.
That he has posted that lighting about.
Trying
Yeah.
not to rush you.
Steve just ordered the 00 Sky, higher than
Oh,
Sky.
yeah. That's it?
Was it?
Where's our chairs?
Right outside the door. Yeah, you walk past them every time you go in there. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I should have just grabbed one of those to sit down over there next to Mr. Thomas. What's up, Blue Girl? Nice family. Thank you. We're a mixed bunch.
We're a crazy mixed bunch.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
It's
for
the
sure.
family you
These
choose.
smell like blueberries. I don't know.
With the
why.
exception
Smells
of
like-
Shark Boy over there, he didn't get a choice.
No, it smells
Yeah.
like a nasty.
I just realized he is wearing all sharks.
Yep.
I thought
That's
it'd be cute.
No, but not.
I almost thought about suggesting having him wear one of the shirts that I designed as well.
Yeah, except the good one
Okay,
he
Thomas,
wore
you get one
yesterday.
free plug. Go for it.
Buy my stuff.
There you go.
Rogers 13, T Public, and Redbubble.
There
Hey,
you go.
And if you have a small child that likes dinosaurs, there's a really cute picture he did of a T-Rex holding the little arm extension thing. He's going, I love food this much.
Anybody
It's
allergic to
adorbs.
candles?
Die!
Yes, baby. Light a candle there. All the flammable stuff.
Be
You want to
Just
put it?
having fun with the little bendy arms on this thing.
I know how some smells so technical.
Yeah. So Steve's feeling left out because he doesn't have anything to build right now.
What's turn it down?
Okay, everybody is building. We got Tommy's got a stormtrooper.
Magnemite.
I've got a Blastoise and a Magnemite. I am out on the Blastoise.
He's out on the Blastoise.
So after I finish comparing the two, I am out
Examer.
again.
Actually, he's probably okay considering we might have to speak up in here. Thomas over there, Mr. R13 is working on a Hydra Gundam.
Yep.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
And we got
What?
two Momokapools over here.
Both being built by the ladies.
The ladies are building Momokapools, which
Because
everybody
they
check
have
out my
dwarves.
review on it on Friday.
They are
No,
dwarves.
they didn't.
Wednesday.
How does that
What day
work?
was
And
that?
my
Wednesday.
mom is
How
the
does
one
it
that you have.
True.
I saw this in the store on Friday and went, that is adorable, I want it.
So you didn't see my review first.
No,
You should have. It told you exactly what's wrong with it.
I don't care. It's
Nothing is
adorable.
perfect.
I'm gonna make a little jacket. I'm gonna make a little jacket for this.
See, to me, it looks like it's already wearing a jacket.
No,
Like
this
the
will be
way-
like the overcoat thing. Like that looks like a button-up shirt almost,
See,
and then it's gonna be have an overcoat.
See,
and
I
then a
thought-
little bow tie.
I thought it looked like Han Solo, like jacket
The
and then his
little one
undershirt.
already
No.
With that cut
has
out?
a jacket. It's
Well, look, when you're
long.
wearing proper dress clothes, there's the for guys. There's the undershirt, and then there's the button-up shirt, and then there's the jacket.
And sometimes
So
the
he-
cloak.
So right now he has the undershirt. He has the button-up shirt that's open a little bit. He needs the jacket and maybe a bow tie.
See, I see the blue as the outer jacket, the white as the overshirt, and then the yellow as the undershirt. So that's like the undershirt peeking out through a
okay.
V-neck. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I don't see that
but
as
I'm
I don't
still
see that
making
as
a
a
jacket.
beak. I see that as the shirt collar.
I'm
Is
still
that-
making a jacket.
That's why until the episode started and she actually declared it as a penguin attack, I went, it's a penguin! That's the first time I thought about it. Because of course it'd be anime colors being bright blue. It looks like a Pokemon, let's just be honest.
Yeah, it does look like a walking Pokemon.
Not necessarily a bad thing, if you ask me.
No, that's I didn't say
What? Which Pokemon? Are you, a splat ball? Is it? Are you talking about like the splat ball? Because that's like
Oh.
the only Pokemon that.
I guess Vitaku is somebody we must know, I guess. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. He's working on something for the Grand Prix.
Huh.
Why do
Yay!
it's not, well, it's not you.
Quick,
you're-
Thomas,
not
make your
you.
work.
I know who it
This
is.
isn't for
I
the Grand Prix.
swear.
That one's back at
Shh, we want them to think it is.
home.
Oh, okay, so we're going with Mitchell, so him to go get dinner. Alright, everybody, we're in Mitchell's car. Y'all be quiet. It gets a little crowded in the AMG.
He's asking a 6-year-old to be quiet.
Yeah.
I was kidding. Well, he's got, as Mitchell declared the other day, he's got 5 kids, so he's probably going to run to the store just to catch them quiet.
No.
So this will be quieter than
Mitchell,
normal
pick
with
me
a
up some
Oh,
water.
yeah, he says I know him. I
Hey,
swear I know
Can you
him.
help me? Can you help me?
I
please?
can't see what you. You're not playing it where I can see.
The red.
The red.
Here.
Uh-huh.
I can.
Is it too small to push on? Is that the problem?
No.
Is it too small for me to push on?
No.
Sometimes he has trouble pushing the pieces together.
Yeah. Is it what?
Fine motor skills are not
Does it
his
go right
strong
here?
point.
On the end? Is that where it goes? Right there? Okay. Yeah, no, when it's a single piece, sometimes those are like so hard. What is that gonna be? Oh, it's the little, is it the claw? Is it the little magnet bit? Is that what it is?
It's part of the magnet.
Okay. So you got a magnet mic, right? Magnet mic.
Maybe Mike.
I always have to check because I always got those backwards. Stalactites and stalagmites I get, but the titanite.
Oh, there's
Pokemon.
stalagmite.
Same
Or
spot.
not, now you got me going.
Well,
There's
mine.
magnemite,
There you go.
and then there's magneton.
Magneton's the big one though.
Yeah, and then the super big
Magnezone.
one is magnezone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Magnezone. It has like. It's made out of 0 magnemite. It's made out of like its head and no magnets.
Toll.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
magnets.
Got paid toll.
Well,
Toll's
Yes,
fine.
but it's not attached to the head.
Get the boys
Okay, is this piece
Oh,
system supposed to
See,
be
we're playing through the system in the
PC
Oh, did you use the
7.
sticker
I
there?
think I got excited and cut
Yeah.
one too many of them.
How do you like that wrap?
So we sign in show them?
Because I painted mine. How does it on yours actually have the wrap around it?
Wait,
So you're not gonna
Yeah,
use poke
no.
through this.
oh, and I got it.
Oh, this is okay. You just cut it. Yeah, so I need to poke through eyes.
Yeah, sorry.
He gets a lot of inside.
Ding.
It's on the yellow one.
Inside that boy.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Ding.
But this way you can at least change out the eyes. I made mine permanent. I thought about actually airbrushing a little bit of yellow, like to make the eyes look glowy.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. Let me see.
It's such a good
Can I see a little head there?
Those white gloss.
Oh wow, yeah. My question is, will this
Kind of
pendulum?
how close I cut.
I don't mean that gloss.
I don't think it's. You're gonna have to shade it more than anything, but
I
actual
barely
panel
seen that, so I
liner
haven't sanded
probably.
yet.
Depends on the kind of
Alright,
plastic,
part of
but
that.
it's got. It feels like just really glossy.
Can't do detail painting
polystyrene.
worth spit, but by God, I can cut this close.
That's a really cool stormtrooper though, and they actually make the joints look decent too. They're not just blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's not like the
Wow, that's an
revolver
interesting
tech
thought.
joints or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Realtek. This is an interesting polycaps. I haven't done any of these Star Wars people kits, but I have to.
First one.
Well, they have the ones that the newer ones like Han Solo and stuff like that that actually have the real human faces, and I don't want those because I feel like they just look cheesy and weird. But all the ones where it's a robot or it's masked or stuff like that, because the C-3PO looks fantastic. So I want the 3PO and I want the R2. The BB-8 actually looks pretty good.
It's a set.
Oh, yeah, you have to get by the way.
BB-8 and
It's okay, I'll never.
Is it
or
really?
2D2.
You can both of them together?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a one set.
Because also Kotobukiya has the model/figure kits.
Yeah.
Which are pretty neat but stupid expensive. Because they have them over Barnes and Noble. And I'm
Way
like,
too expensive.
actually, Eric and I looked at them.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh, and you and I looked at them. We looked at the same thing because nobody's purchased them because they cost so much. But that Dagobah R2 looks ridiculous with the see-through
How
Yoda.
much do you think the people here would have cried?
Nobody else is commenting right now. Either that or it's because my phone is downloading every update.
I don't think anybody.
So my old phone that I never connect to anything, I just use
Considering it
as
was
a
your first
camera
custom
or
Gunpla that you
or as
did.
my
My first
alarm is now
Gunpla,
downloading all of
And
the
it was
things.
old
Oh, Steve is working on the
HD
Flame Arms
or
Bible.
old
Ooh,
1/24
nice.
scale, no grade.
I wanted to get the black and white tigers.
Yeah.
I want both of those.
Purple
Both, the
metallic
black one looks
stripes on it,
awesome.
just kind of-
But I think what I want to do with the white one is
Call it,
actually make it like a
Tiger's Justice.
frame arms version
No, I
of
just call it
Partos.
Tiger's Justice.
because it really looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically give it a
I'm
yellow,
gonna worry about
custom
stickers.
more or less. The chest and everything else is already there.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to find a way to give it high heels.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Tommy doesn't want to girl swap. I have too much going on right now.
Yeah, we all sort of have too many builds.
Okay, so I have Grand Prix, I have Pedro swap, and then I have to finish the rest of the unicorns.
Yeah, but at least we were waiting on you to get yourself for the swap with Pedro.
And it's
So I mean, it's not like we've got the date set. So I mean, the Grand Prix is in what, 2 weeks?
two or 3 weeks.
Yeah, there's no way I can get. Well, I don't know. All I gotta do, I got 2 more parts I need to do on my custom, and then paint. Paint's a day and a half with that. But it depends on if I'm gonna airbrush it. I wanted to airbrush it, but I don't think I have time.
So let's see, I got my.
I could rattle can it.
You might have time.
Well, on
Depends
top of everything else I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I've got a box of stuff coming in a couple days that I'm gonna have to crack into. Problem with getting all the new build diver stuff is I have to basically build it all at once to get the reviews done and get out. Because I'm already 3 weeks behind everybody else.
Get it done in a timely fashion.
That's why I've been.
Anybody say anything fun?
No, actually, no comments for the last few minutes. Steve was the last one. I don't know how many people are watching actually.
Hello,
didn't get a
people.
notification.
Hey, you could have looked at the other one.
Well, you probably wouldn't because you never watch my stuff, so it probably will never tell you that I've uploaded anything.
No, I get notifications.
Do you? Okay.
She
But I made
rated
it
it
public,
out.
so
I
I
just
should.
asked something to Mitchell.
Yeah, I see you.
I click the bell. Down below.
Click bell.
There should be an open course.
That's a very satisfying.
I mean, my kid's not gonna be all
Very satisfying.
Gunpla related.
Is it gunpla related?
It is.
I don't know, I'm just talking. That's like the joke now, it's just if it gets said in there. Ooh, watch out, buddy.
It lost his face! You don't have to find a ball.
They were setting the mic down and carefully look around for his
Did you?
face.
It's probably near Tommy's feet.
Or
You see
Hey,
it?
something under here, right here.
Then check.
Look, there you go, you found it.
No, I'm touching something else.
Oh yeah, don't be reaching under the
Don't-
couch. You don't know what you're gonna find under
see, ever
there.
leave it. Just don't worry about
That's
it.
all
Does it
dirty
feel
under
like a
there.
Lego piece?
Actually saw
I doubt it.
No, it's that board that you used to paint on the
Oh yeah.
a book.
Nope, it's not a book, buddy. It's a big piece of wood. You're
No.
just-
No, it looks like a book.
It's a big piece of wood.
Xavier,
It's
leave it alone.
Sweetie, he lives here.
mine. I put it
It
there.
looks like a book. It looks like a book.
Sweetie, just because it looks like a book doesn't mean it's a book.
It looks too much like a book
Baby,
to
can
be.
you move
to
that
be
candle
a
away
case.
from all the flammable stuff,
Why does it
please?
look like a book? I would never. I
Like there's literally stuff made of cardboard and paper every direction around the candle.
He's not hiding it under there for that. He's hiding it under there so it's out of the way so his wife can go and have her
We'll
table
talk
back.
with someone we know.
Yeah, but I can't think of who it is off the top of my head.
Huh.
I know who it is, and I can't remember.
Pedro? No.
I don't know.
Pedro is a Peppa character.
When you
If you
try to
get the
talk
couch,
about
you might find money. Not in these couches, you won't.
Yeah,
No, that's probably not true. I bet there's at least a couple nickels or dimes under this couch because
that's rich to him.
I fall asleep on this couch a lot, and my money will fall out of my pocket.
Wow, how would you make one?
Because like when you lay down and you turn over, and like it just wants to fall out of your pocket.
One of the reasons why Daddy doesn't keep just random bits of change in his pockets is
I
that
don't really
Or
care
it's
to
like
cash.
it's gonna fall
Hey
out.
baby, where's the controller for the TV?
It's
$100.
It's over here in front of the TV.
Oh, can you hand me that, sir?
Sure thing.
Are we
'Cause
gonna go to
it
YouTube,
occurred.
see
It
if
occurred to me we have a thing that might be using up bandwidth on the television right now.
I'm gonna ask a really dumb question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a reason you're not watching the YouTube comments on there? Is it not able to do YouTube?
It can. However, that wouldn't. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, because-
Don't want
Okay.
the,
Well,
Sorry.
because then it's
Yeah,
going to be
probably.
pulling in as much bandwidth to do that.
as everything else around, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can,
Aw.
except I have to find. I'm not signed in on the TV, so I have to search for me on the thing.
But you're
I'm
doing it
surprised she's
anyway.
not watching.
I'm going to try. I mean, nobody's watching, so it doesn't
You
matter.
bet.
Yeah.
Someone has to be watching.
She
it.
should be watching.
Well, one thing is
I'm
people
not
like.
in picture, so I'm okay.
She should be watching.
Hey, look at that. If you just type in Shoki, it comes up. I'm the only one. Okay, there we go. 9 watching.
Caught me.
9 watching, including me
Me.
and Eric. So there's only 7 watching. But it's not like I'm doing a normal live stream.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah!
I'm gonna turn the volume off though. Oh, I can't see the comments section. That's right.
Hey! Hi!
I think everybody's gonna hate themselves by leaving it up there. But just be honest here.
I'm probably just gonna be horrifically distracted.
Oh,
Don't
hey,
look at
guys.
yourself on camera.
Why?
Like that works with him?
Yeah,
Darn, hey, can you put spawn for me?
I might could. Yes, nicely. Say please.
Can you put spawn for
Yes.
me?
Uh,
I got it. Where does this go? Right here.
No.
So now we're stuck looking at the second Parent Trap movie.
First Parent Trap. Well, the remake,
Well,
yes.
the first movie of the remake.
Okay, so I got one.
Before Lindsay Lohan
Okay, so this is the
started
stand
getting into
part,
trouble.
right? The clear part on the bottom.
Actually, no.
before she became crazy?
Yeah, it's stand part.
Who's getting the
I'm
kid
not
to the
even
paint booth
gonna
first?
use that thing, so I'm
I'm
gonna
about
just take
painting
it out.
mine.
We're so interesting, guys.
Yeah.
How are you? How
Yeah,
interesting.
more kids
Tell
going
me.
on. They usually
So
do
how
one of these
interesting
things,
we
and
are.
nobody wants to watch.
Well, it's because I'm not
We get a
sitting
lot of
directly
people
in
to
front of
watch.
the camera
Hey,
addressing
guess
people.
what?
Honey, we get a lot
My
of people
people
watching
are
when we do
watching.
Cards Against Humanity.
As I
Yeah, but that was on
And
Facebook. Well, also we couldn't play that with the.
Ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be leaving the room anyway. I don't like the game.
No.
I'm
What
bored.
about Exploding Kittens?
I haven't tried that.
It's less vulgar.
Can we go
Oh,
back
let's
to
get the
the,
older one.
to the video?
Well, even that one's
we're
only vulgar if you're
doing
looking at the
right
card. You
now?
don't have to.
No,
Dude, I
because
played one
he
with
doesn't want
unicorns,
to, and
kind of
it's his
exploding
house.
kittens,
Yeah.
And there's
NSFW, I have it.
one, and then something else, but
There's the expansion and there's Imploding Kittens.
yeah.
Well, there's the party pack that allows you to bump it up to 10 people, but if you buy at least 3 of the sets, you're already there. So you don't even need that. Although there are more ones. What's up?
That's such a weird game. For the arms.
Be one.
I've seen it before though. This is an older type of polycap joint.
Never
But yeah, no, it's been there. There's the same difference as the normal butterfly joints that they use if you're using a ball joint. It's like an SD. Same way an SD mounts.
Yeah.
Just think of it as a big SD Gundam. Actually,
Proper proportions and looking like a stormtrooper.
that would be funny if Bandai starts making SD Star Wars models.
Hey, I figured
That would
out
be kind of cool.
how
Little
Magnemite. I
We're just gonna
figured
give all
out
kinds of
how
ideas.
Magnemite uses Thunderbolt. So like 2 of his screws, like
Did you get the answer?
all of his screws, like
Mitchell next
come
week.
like directly out of him,
Saber.
falls it around, and then like his face like falls off and then right in front of the opponent, right to the opponent. If running can't even help.
There we go.
Jump in.
Put in a
Maybe
polycap.
get on your foot. And that's
Oh,
it.
I hate when that happens. I'm surprised a kit that old and simple has many polycaps.
It has 2 of the same polycap runners. When I did the unboxing for it, I was like, I actually like paused for a moment because I was like, wait, why does this have 2? And then I remember this thing has like
I see this.
all sorts of excess joints because it's got these this extra set of arms.
Oh, I don't know what stickers I want to do.
Actually, you have some, right?
Which one?
The
I'm
Phantom
just
Berry.
sick of it hurts. not gonna work.
I thought I still did it. No, I still do it.
Oh
I
wait,
thought you
there's
said
my
gold.
No, we traded. Yes, that's what I thought we traded.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, what?
That year. Oh, you gave me the one I needed. You gave me the Phantom Gray for your old marker. That seemed funny. Well, I have a couple of jars over there. I feel weird. I don't have any more.
What's it like to be a fight singer?
Weird. I'm a moderator. I have to build the lovely skit that we filmed already.
This thing got second place at some
My
competition over
Magnite, which means
Yeah, I saw there were several
I am
competitions this weekend.
out
It got second place.
again.
And what?
You're out again.
That got a second.
Are you
place.
out forever?
Not for
It's a kit bash between the Denial and Barbatos.
now again.
Lupus.
You can at least clean up your stuff.
Okay.
Because
And
they're-
a freaking head.
Yeah.
What? But
On top of the
then,
With
uniform
a
base.
sniper, with the sniper's rifle and
On top of a uniform base.
Use those instructions to mark your
Yeah,
place in the big
yeah.
instruction book.
Wait,
which level were they competing at?
I don't know.
Wait, no, they don't really have like intermediate.
No, they
Right?
don't.
They just go all in.
Yeah.
What,
And
the
they got
Grand
second
Prix?
place somewhere in the
No, this is Gundam Builders World Championship.
somewhere in the Asians.
I know that shotgun. What is that from? Is it-
GBWC or something like
That's from a building kit. I know that.
that. So be very careful, Xavier. We don't want you to
Left hand though.
Yeah.
What is it from?
These other pieces.
It looks super familiar. Either way, while they couldn't.
It's IBO.
It is IBO. You're right. It's
Hey, we are not dancing around the camera.
not Hugo. Oh, watch out.
Watch out. Careful
You
around.
bumped the
Thank
camera,
you.
buddy.
You can sit down.
It is.
Or
It's
behind the
not
couch.
It's not from the Hugo. It's from one of those.
Maybe can I watch it?
Is it?
Yes, you may,
No,
but
it's different
headphones
shotgun.
on,
I was thinking it's a
please.
shotgun from the.
Here, you
Wait.
sit down. I'll go get it for you, kiddo.
Either way, it's like
This is super high share.
It's gotta be like the beginner category, right? 'Cause there's not even paint on
Super
that.
high share.
If that's true, then maybe my channel needs to be an official entry because
I have
we
that.
did
Super high share.
even my entry, my beginner level guys did way better than that. That's share that on the Shoki Facebook. So everybody, guys, go over to the Shoki Facebook and Eric's gonna post this second place winner from somewhere, aka the Frame Arms Congo. What? Oh, whatever you got. Oh, that's Steve said that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Mitchell.
But you
Okay,
said
hold on. You can use code. You can't. You can use code Ibuki add-ons because they're MSG parts, but the base has to be a Gundam kit from Bandai. Thoughts on the MG Stormbringer? I want it. New battleship frame arms mech is both. Oh, is he gonna need some? You got it.
No, he's gonna. No, what he's doing right now is
Oh, okay. I'll let you know that. It's all good.
he's on his iPad.
Gotcha.
So
Oh,
he's
no,
sucking
Eric,
up order bandwidth.
what Mitchell said was, don't worry, I won't change the rules a week before the deadline and lie and claim it's an official competition.
I like that.
We're not going there, buddy. Colby, we didn't really miss anything. Everybody's just sitting around building. Except for me.
I want to see the picture you were talking about.
Oh yeah, show him.
I'm
That's
trying
good.
to.
Dolphin and Owl, what's up, buddy? I'm getting some more people in. It's actually a little bit, slightly later than I normally would do my evening
Yeah,
streams.
Really?
Yeah,
got second place.
that got second place somewhere.
I mean, it's cool looking, but
It's asymmetrical.
it looks like
random
it's a
kids.
straight build.
And it's all straight builds, no
Wait,
paint.
just look at everything that.
There's not. I don't think there's even panel lines on that.
I don't think so either. Actually, look closer at the knees, see if those are stickers or they painted. The green.
It's hard to tell in this picture.
It's not good enough, okay.
I mean,
Yes,
but
we know, Mitchell.
it could be the stickers because the shade
It's
of
so
white,
shiny.
the shade of white in between. Because this is an HG. The sticker for that has the triangle
Uh-huh.
inside there is a solid white as
Yeah.
opposed to an outline like it is on the one
Yeah, you're right.
scale.
And yes, Dolphin Owl, the ladies over there are both Momoka cooling.
That's.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the concept, but
I think that they should have done at least one less thing. Because it's got the Denial's chest, right?
Yeah.
But it's the right color
On
for
the Strike
Denial?
Freedom head.
Strike free, or Not strike freedom, just freedom.
Yeah.
with with a
Lupus,
lupus arm,
lupus legs,
and a unicorn
base,
with,
which makes no sense.
with some sort of weird
Something
label
wrong
ma-
with it.
looks like something from a label maker or something.
Yeah, but can you tell? Look at the gun in the left hand. That's when we couldn't figure out what it is.
A11.
I know I have
There's a
something
11.
with that weapon in it in the other room, but I can't recall.
Is it something from one of the IDO?
That's what we're thinking, but we don't know which one. Because it's not the shotgun that the
Do you want me to grab the? Because I think I saw
think
where the
it's
boxes are. Do you want me to grab those? And
it's not the it might be not the Gushin, it might be the
Full City.
the
Full City?
Manrodi.
I think it's not be the landman already.
Not the Landman, just the Manrodi. I don't know, I built them all. Wait, what is he going to grab?
well, I was just gonna look.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
I was like, I don't know if there's anything you can grab, technically speaking.
Take your time, sweetie. The longer you look, the longer I get the nippers.
If you need a pair of nippers, they're gonna
What
want
did
them.
you say?
I didn't think about that. I'm not using my tools. I don't
Well,
have any nippers.
anyway.
That would probably be good, or loan them to Thomas.
Yeah, they're over there. Baby, can you get my nippers out of the toolbox, please? They're in the third drawer.
No, it's not the Gucci.
So I said, no, it's not the Manrodi. It had the regular machine gun. I was thinking it was one of the Turbine kids, but it's not the same shotgun because that one loads from underneath. This one looks like it comes from the top and it's a single barrel, right? Y'all have the picture in front of you, I doubt. I think it's just from one of the option part sets.
It might be.
So share on your page, right?
Yeah, just share on the page so everybody else can know. The show query is actually.
Yeah, yeah.
And remember, everybody, don't just keep copying and pasting it because you saw it in one place.
No teasers. Spoilers. What are my thoughts on the Gundam Breaker? I don't know. I don't have a PlayStation. I can't play it. Does anybody here?
Thomas
I did
has
not
a
try it.
Gundam Breaker game.
Yeah, it's the weapon set 5.
That's what I thought.
Gundam Breaker 3 is awesome. I
Yeah.
don't know anything about new.
He's on mine.
So what you're saying to me is I need to get it
Eric,
to you
we
for
have
an
this
anniversary?
Probably not.
Okay, we figured out what it is, Thomas.
Okay, yeah, because I can.
It's
I
in the
can-
option part set, which means it's for, actually it probably is one of the Hugo weapons. But I doubt it was ever actually used in the series.
Okay,
Either way,
Thomas,
guys.
while you were busy, we cloned the nippers, but you got the defective evil ones. I'm sorry. I apologize if it attacks you.
Number.
You must construct additional pylons.
Oh crap, I never killed a...
Uh-uh.
Notifications are still turned on my phone. Sorry guys.
So now everybody needs to get out your phone and send messages.
You know, I actually did the dumb thing. I should have been streaming from this phone. No, I should have flipped it. Would have made way more sense.
Thank you for letting us borrow your nippers.
It took way too long for me to realize I could.
It's sad I can't do what the thing I wanted to do for Mitchell's contest.
Which thing did you want to do?
The Chimera?
Oh yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna put it out there again. If anybody has a spare MG Epion, or at least the wings from it, you only need the wings, right?
Wings and legs.
Basically, if you have even a built MG Epion that you can donate to Eric's. And he was ready to buy it, and then he got screwed over by Meineke.
Yes.
We're gonna call you out for somehow. Okay, it's live again, except now it's facing the wrong way. I don't know what happened. My phone went to sleep, guys.
I'm debating whether or not to go build it or keep it apart.
Build it.
I mean, it's got powers.
It's gonna get painted.
Yeah, but you got to do your straight build. If nothing else, you got most of it off runner, right? I mean, the basic frame of it will be fine. So Eric's got that thing. Sorry, yeah, we watched we lost everybody. Like everybody bailed.
Where did the
They'll come back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna steal all your
I don't know why I
stuff.
went to sleep. It's in the middle of doing a thing. It should not have gone to sleep. Though that would have been the time to swap phones.
Right.
Maybe you just do it now. Just, hi everybody, we're gonna leave now for 2 seconds.
No, because I don't want to start it over again. But I could just pull it up over there and then stop this one probably. But then I have to plug that one. It's a mess. This is why I normally do live streams from my computer. I don't have this problem. Which I could technically do, but
Good.
then it requires a spot for the computer. Got to set up the camera. Got to do all this, that, and the other. which is what I would have done in there, but it's a mess. What? Yeah, Eric, play along. Play with everybody else, Eric. I don't know if anybody saw it or not. Maybe the camera died in between, but Eric sat down to start playing along.
I think we need to give
He's
a
gonna
shout
go
out
now.
to Belle and
If-
be like,
well, if you
"Why
really-
aren't you here?"
Let's go. Hold on. Let's go even more.
Because of car issues, remember?
Hold on. We're going full on Inception here, and we're gonna watch the live stream on Eric's
I could
phone.
have gotten my daughter.
Yeah, don't lean forward too much there, David.
Oh wow.
Hey, Eric, hold your phone up so we can actually
This is
record
all
the live
news
stream
about
off your
new
phone.
house and new furniture.
There we go.
Thank y'all.
What's that?
This is all the reason why I need a new house and new furniture. So thank you.
Don't lean too far on the chair, boo. No, I'm talking about because the base is messed up.
It's like the motorcycle and all.
I'm telling you. I like how you got that far in our live stream before, and then you didn't bother going any further. I mean, you're gonna deconstruct it, but you need to know what's what. It just looks like a pile of parts now. Now I'm just bullying Eric into doing his kit.
Should you really be bullying him?
I'm not really bullying. It's more like comfortable prodding. New term, comfortable.
Okay, don't move that piece.
Yes,
Please do not move it. Our marriage may depend on you not moving that piece.
Putting a lot of pressure on me.
Don't move it.
To be fair, you did specify anybody else.
Why aren't you defending me? You're my
like the
husband.
ice
Defend my
is
honor and my
If it
pieces.
was melted, you can put it back in the sink.
From the
I'd
saboteur.
I'd have to move it in order to defend it.
Don't even put your numbers between it. Or your
There?
Well, it was a good theory at the
You're
time.
fine.
and now everybody's wondering if everything's okay at our house.
Alright, next party is gonna be in Houston, so we don't have this problem.
What problem?
I mean, wouldn't it
Too
be
many
like
people in a tiny apartment.
We
Hey,
knew
we
that
actually-
at my house, but there would be a lot of toys.
We did, which would be fine.
Well, my
But like, no.
We have a lot of toys here too.
There's even less room at your place. Just trying to do everything in the one. It's about the same here.
Oh, and there would be
I
a
would arrange
cat.
it.
Would that be a
Ooh.
problem? There being a cat?
I think we all like cats here.
He's a friendly kitty.
We all like cats here. I think it shouldn't be a problem. I like how people keep popping in, popping back out.
My mom has 5.
Nobody loves us. Nobody wants to watch us build things.
And you would never know
Nobody
she had
loves
5
us.
in her house.
Nobody watches us build things. Guess
They
we'll
do.
go
Pour
paint
something down
them.
my tool.
Still in
Send
reality.
out the nubs.
So watch them afterwards.
Steve's back.
Argue
Okay.
about the details.
That should have been checked before hitting play.
And you
Okay,
know
so
that
here's what I'm
she
gonna do.
had
I'm gonna go live, guys. I'm going
Going
mobile. I'm going mobile. Then there's that.
And there's
Let's see what everybody's working on here. And since we're close to the modem, it might not actually drag like it does before. How goes your tilt rotor, David?
Okay, so that's
Nice. Is it got the loose ball joints like I said it does?
Yeah,
So it's not, that is not just me.
just on the missiles.
Yeah, just. Oh, it's actually on your missile pods, not on the legs.
No,
one.
that's pretty good.
Huh.
B2.
It's not a sloppy. Weird. Okay, so that's a your parts might vary situation. I like how y'all are both at the same point with your Momo pools.
Actually, she's slightly ahead of me.
No, I meant that you have it like compacted into ball mode. Like, that's not in the instructions. Y'all both just did it.
It's easier.
And then Tomas.
And
Yeah, I'm
it
working on
kind of
that.
does have it.
I just want to see it up close. 'Cause I've never looked at
It's,
it.
I mean, it's very limited, but the little extra arms are fun to play with. So
Yeah, I think this is a case where a lot of people will buy like a normal Wing HG and upgrade. Because I think this is almost like one of the FGs, in a way.
Uh-oh, something fell.
Yep, my black piece fell. Nobody move. Nobody move.
It's okay.
Please.
It's okay. Ariel's tiny. Look, guys, a
I
tripod.
totally won't kick it.
Everybody, quick, show the tripod. I'm just kidding. That's how you know it's live. They show the tripod.
Kick my teeth.
Hydra Gundam could really use a proper HG. I think that they just never need to be made. I'm just kidding. Hey,
actually, if they could do some modern versions of these kits, I think they'd be really cool.
they need to do. They need to give a revive to all of the HG.
But, Thomas, you never said what
Kits.
size my other dresses kit is. The one I haven't done yet.
Sorry, guys,
Oh,
trying to plug the
one
phone
I've
back
done is
in.
a no grade 1/100 scale,
There we go.
but
Okay.
it's from a time frame where no grades were actually pretty decent, at least in the
Yes,
100 scale.
Yes, Melissa, what are you doing? She's coloring, y'all. She has an app that basically is paint by numbers.
Oh yeah, Xavier was looking at that earlier because it's similar to something that he.
She's done like 100 so far. 2 or 3 a day at least, depending.
Well, depending on how the difficulty. If it's really difficult, it takes about a day.
Oh, before I forget, I will need my pans back today, so we'll need to put the lasagna in something else.
I mean, we'll have to leave the leftovers here.
Like I said, I'll take a lot of that keto pot.
No, you guys can definitely take the keto. Which, by the way, guys, we found a good recipe, or rather, Joan found a good recipe for keto-friendly lasagna. So anybody out there doing a keto diet and really would like an alternative, it's an existing thing.
It's actually pretty easy. It's 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 cup Parmesan, 2 eggs, 1 1/4 cup mozzarella. You cream the cream cheese and eggs together first, then put in the other cheeses. Spread it out on a lasagna pan that's been lined with parchment. Bake it at 375 for about 20 minutes, and then put it in your fridge for 20 minutes, and then you can cut it. It'll fit a loaf pan. So if you want full-size lasagna, you got to do that 3 times.
Yeah.
So
Which you guys
got
made
that down?
Huh?
So everybody got that down?
They don't have to write it down. They can just go back 10 seconds and view it again. It's
the
YouTube.
Rewind, use the rewind button.
Rewind.
Or like us, just go on the chat.
Well, they can't come into our private chat.
Well, we could always be nice and post a link later, I guess.
Which I will do everyone a favor. In about a week, I'll delete the group chat so that not everybody continues to get notifications on that.
I don't get notification.
I'll add you to the chat for a week so you can be annoyed as the rest of us are.
Yeah, it's summertime. I don't.
Yeah.
I have a lot of time as a teacher right now. so.
Does anyone else in the chat here hate group chats or group texts? Because
No, I am amused, especially if it's somebody getting bombarded by something.
Yeah.
Like we
David,
have our
sit
D&D
back.
chat.
You're kicking the whole couch forward. You're the heavier one. Like the whole back of the couch was not even touching the ground there for like a minute. Yeah, I doubt Ariel's the one moving it.
There's a reason I chose the chair and not.
That couch is terrible. It was great.
It was. It used to be.
It's not meant for
Sitting on.
plump people. Pleasantly
Don't worry,
plump people.
Us
I thought
lovely
so.
cuddly people,
Yes.
The curvier people of the world.
the cuddly people of the universe.
Is it getting warmer in here, or is it?
Yeah,
okay?
that's just you.
The lights are on.
No, no. Well, we're not. We normally don't have 3 lights in here, so it's probably. But because we had to make sure everybody had some light.
It is appreciated, sir.
Yes.
Well, I was asking because I can turn the AC down a little bit more if necessary.
I wouldn't mind it being a little cooler.
Okay. You're also sitting by the window where the heat is, so.
This looks like an angry bird, like an angry pelican.
Yes, I struggled with that for a second.
So which eyes are you guys gonna go with? Since you can choose so many.
I don't know. I may just stick with the regular eyes for a bit
Yeah, me too.
until I decide if he's going to have like a little girlfriend and a
Okay,
dress.
so you went with the assembled eyes, not the sticker eyes.
Yeah, but I can always put the sticker eyes on top.
Yes, you can. Because that's like me. I just painted the gray part black and just went with the standard eyes.
That was the part that I thought was really cool when I was watching her unbox that thing. I was like, the eyes are an actual individual piece.
Yeah, I
An
know.
HG kit and a
He
build.
tried to unbox my kit.
Spoilers. Go over Rodimus 13's channel soon. Go subscribe to him. He's brand new. You need to get more things off the ground, so go subscribe to R13.
Yes.
My mom subscribes though.
Yeah.
Did
I
you?
was his first subscriber.
Yes.
I was
How-
like, first! Literally.
on the prototype, first and only, because it's the prototype video that's set to private.
That was my comment on this video, first and only. And then I made another comment, aw. Dang it. I wasn't the first. I'm not the only anymore.
Now, what's funny is the live stream that you did when I was sick.
Yeah.
I chimed in for a little bit before I was like, no, I need to go lay down.
Hey,
you
apparently one shield is up to you.
Yeah, you had commented about, it's like, yeah, go subscribe to this guy, he's new and stuff. And then I checked my phone like maybe a couple hours later, and
Yeah.
there's a random person has subscribed to me. I'm like, cool, it worked.
Yeah, you have 1 or 2.
Well, no, now there's 3 because my mom, his mother-in-law actually subscribed too. She wanted to.
Woohoo! Up
subscribe.
to 3.
And
So-
one of my former coworkers also subscribed.
Oh, you're up to 4 then.
I think, like, unfortunately, since we're all in, at least in this room, at least, we're all in the same Facebook groups. I think everybody at this point is sick of seeing YouTubers posting stuff. It's like, come on, just subscribe at least to the new guys. And yes, his set will look slightly familiar. Which, by the way, don't let you leave without that link,
Oh yeah, thank you very
which
much.
is here
Okay.
somewhere.
He's
My old
we have
review
his
light.
old, yeah.
So you can have a little bit more lighting. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. If it does work for you, even better.
By the way,
If it
weird thing
doesn't-
I noticed with mine, I think it's even on the video that got uploaded recently, is I was moving the kit around and then suddenly everything shifted orange for a bit, and then when I put the box back in position, the color returned back.
It's
to
your white
orange.
balance adjusting to, which kit was it?
It was the box for the LO booster.
Yeah, it's just adjusting to the focus and the light. That's a setting you're gonna have to do on your, whatever you're recording on.
Yeah, I'm using a GoPro for it.
Oh, that would be why. Probably better off just using your phone.
Possibly, I don't have a thing for that though.
What?
Tripod.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
have the tripod. I don't have a proper mount thing for it.
Like this?
Yeah.
Like one of just this phone clicky part?
Yes.
Sorry for everybody who's just looking at my hand. I have an extra one at this point. Because all it does is just screws onto the cold shoe part of the tripod.
I'm being attacked by something.
A bird.
Oh.
But no, if all you need is just the part to screw to the thing here, not the cold shoe part, but just this.
Because if it has a little cleat
Yeah.
catcher
Yeah.
thing or whatever.
No, I have 4 of these at this point that
Oh.
don't
If
need.
you have one that you don't need, I could give it a try.
I can give you a hand-me-down, that's not a problem.
2, 3.
It's a good thing with having to keep buying doubles of things, so I just end up with extras.
I went yesterday and got a new tripod, so we had this.
Yeah, I want a new tripod just for this.
I should have brought my spray booth. Hey, it's portable. I got the fancy ones.
I'll just add it to the pile of things you're taking home already. Oh wait, no, you don't want this one. I'll give you the other one.
I feel like my mom sometimes, because every time we go to my mom, she's like, I got some new knives for you. I have this new pot, do you want it? Or hey, I have this, do you want it?
Which one is on
Yeah, my
Thanks,
mom.
Mom, so we're walking out with another
here, right? Yeah, we
box
always
of
leave
crap
more
from my
stuff than
mom's
we
house.
came in with.
Because my mom would be like, take everything, I don't want it. But her wife is like, oh, you can have this, and oh wait, I got something else for you. I got these new knives and a Bed Bath & Beyond. Let me go grab you one.
Yeah, my mom is slowly trying to
Other tripod.
excise just about everything that was mine in like my old bedroom and stuff like that, because she's converting. She's done the mom thing and she's converted it into a sewing room / guest room.
Yeah.
And so it's like every time I come back there, she's like, I got a bunch of stuff in the closet or in that wire rack. Please take something. And I ended up taking back a bunch of model kits last time. So I have like a old Star Wars pod racer kit that I may like use for parts or something like that.
Nice. The comic book shop around the corner here actually has the Anakin's pod racer toy. The one that actually has the grip in the middle, like you fly around like
Or is
that.
this like one that would have been released
From the movie, yeah.
Yeah. So the red and gold box art.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember. I think it's Anakin's. Oh, wait, it's either Anakin's or Sebulba's.
Is it the orange one?
Yeah.
The
Not a kid, but the toy.
what the one?
Does
with
it
the-
have?
Yeah, yeah.
Does it have
Okay,
the
it's
little
Bulbous.
yellow?
Well, that's why I can't recall off the top of my head which one it is. That's why I was saying I know the difference. I don't know. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
remember which one it is in the store. I have to go look. But it's in the box. I'm trying to feel like I need to sit right in there, but I gotta find a spare chair. Oh yeah. Fine. I'll get on camera.
King of the Gunpla.
King of the Gunpla. No, you're not measuring. Oh, it is way more.
But I just came from a thing.
It is. Or
Is it still on my
Is
head,
that
by the
door
way?
open all the
Okay.
time?
No.
You can phone?
Yeah, just unplug it. That way I can look at the chat.
And we see how long it stays on.
Well, I think it just went to sleep after like 20 minutes. Actually, no, it was live for 40 minutes before it went to sleep.
So it's just being really weird.
Oh, that's fun. Apparently we got a severe weather update right now.
Yay. We're all trapped here.
That's okay. See, you
I'll
are-
go get chocolate.
Yay!
Chocolate!
Where's
It's not like he can hear us. He just replies randomly to what's happening over there.
No,
he
this
might-
time he heard us because I said it loud enough.
He actually had, because I think like me, he doesn't listen to volume turned up real high, which is good.
Oh, well, you can't on those headphones. They
Oh,
auto
that's right.
adjust. That's why I got them. Because small children do not need to have super loud volume.
Yeah, it's not even saying there's supposed to be rain here right now. Like, well, I mean, it's not up to date. What time even is it? It's like, oh, it's almost 7. Yeah, it's showing like all the way through tomorrow.
It's almost what time?
It's 7.
Oh.
Getting close to it.
Every pair of nippers I borrow from somebody is reminding me that I should probably get new ones because these feel, all of them are like, wow, these cut so much better than mine.
The
Oh,
ones
yeah.
I used to have lost the spring, so I have to open them and then.
Yeah, so
close it.
we threw away her pair, and I tried to give her my old ones, but the spring was also broken, so she didn't want to use that. So I bought
I
her.
was getting
the same ones.
irritated. I was like, I don't want to build anymore. I don't want to use these.
Well, like mine, they're just
Princess
old,
much?
so I probably could like talk my father-in-law into sharpening because he has a setup for that and stuff.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the map. Nothing's near us.
It's
It's
yeah.
like all to the north. Now we might get a little bit later on, but Houston might get something. Oh, I did find
It's almost
somebody,
7. We may have to disappear.
because I am in a lot of different groups, I did find somebody, Roman Collectors, who's from Houston. That was pretty cool, from Southside. Hey, from here, everybody can see my bald spot. You and I both look like we're wearing. Why is that on top of your head?
It has been sitting there the last 5 minutes.
She put it there.
Well, no, the funny thing, I noticed it on camera first. And I thought, I was like, why does it look like you're wearing a yarmulke? It does, look. And now we get to, okay, the delay actually for video to thing is actually only about 3 seconds.
Yep.
So that's the difference between filming in there and filming in here.
You could sort of blame this kind of stuff on one of my friends from high school. He would randomly take stuff and put it on his head and just go, hat.
Mhm.
And he was hilarious. So I picked that up, and I would sometimes do that in front of him, and he thought that was the funniest thing in the entire world. And then he started doing it himself, and I had to be careful.
So Ariel, will there be a glitter version of this at some point in your future?
Maybe.
That would be pretty cool.
I think like, I don't think that Moment Pool is going to become the next bear guy, but it's definitely a good jumping off
It's a
point.
good, yeah.
Because, well, I mean, obviously they're making the petite or the
The petite,
no the why am I drawing a blank?
the
Petite
Momo.
pool?
No, the balls.
Oh, the horror.
The horror plus is supposed to be the new petite guys, but because we're already getting, I now have already ordered the next one's coming. So I've
Eventually,
got,
you need to get some of those just because I think they're cute.
I think they're cute too. I haven't built any of them, and I'm gonna own 5 as of whenever my box gets here.
I think part of me wants to take them and make, get 3 of them and customize them into the colors for Twinbee, which was an old NES game and arcade game. I think I may have mentioned this before. It's you pilot these little gumball-shaped robots, and there's Twinbee, Winbee, and Gwenbee, and they're like blue, pink, and green. So actually, the colors are almost there. You just have to figure out how to make the rest of it look like it.
I'm sure somebody, if they haven't done it already, will definitely do a Magnum Lane.
Of course.
That'd be cool.
If they haven't, well, they did it before with the balls, at least.
Yep.
Electrodes.
Or electrodes, or well, that's real easy. Volt open electrode. That's like way too easy. That's a given.
But that's like the
But
beginning.
I like the idea of more custom mobile tools.
I'm thinking, because eventually I'm going to get that because I just love the look of that kit and want one for myself, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do. I have thought about just doing black and maybe going for regular paint. Go for it.
We're gonna leave it a little bit.
Do it black with the silver shirt.
And what I would want to do is figure out how to attach some maybe something common, almost like a V fin to make it like a rock hockey penguin, a crested penguin.
Oh yeah. I thought you said rock opera.
Hey, examiner,
That'd be
set
cool.
You said
timer
rock
5 minutes,
opera,
please.
but
That
it
and I need
sounded
to start
like
cleaning
rock
up.
opera.
Rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
You heard that, Thomas? When the timer goes off, you gotta go.
Okay. Is he setting a timer?
Yes, he is setting a timer.
Okay, cool.
That was your stormtrooper, Tony.
That's really nice.
Hold it up above Eric's head so everybody can see it.
That
That's
does
actually off
look
camera.
cool.
There you go. No, you're fine. It was just in
I'm
the way.
surprised it's still on.
That's pretty cool, and it is nice and glossy. And that's classic stormtrooper too, right? Not new.
5 minutes. Did you say 5?
5.
Okay, good job, kiddo.
4. 3.
Minutes, not seconds.
Yeah, Ariel's hair is like just like the brightest thing. Yeah, this is the quietest like y'all have ever been.
For zoning, man.
Yeah.
Like David is never quiet.
I know.
He's
that's
just so
scary.
shy on camera.
Stay.
You're shy. There was one thing whenever we were filming all the Ninja Turtle stuff and you weren't on camera. You're shy.
That's why the voice sounded.
So guys, in case you don't know, David is the one that all the turtle stuff came from over the last month. Yeah, I can't believe we filmed that back in March. And it took, yeah.
Yeah, because I got it in December.
Yeah, we did that in the middle of March and it took that long for it to come out.
I didn't mean to ask, did you like film all those back to back?
All of that was together. And here's the key, those were actually, the Technodrome was the first thing we filmed.
Oh wow.
And we had to
It was
pretend that we had filmed everything else already.
You remember that one I was telling you about, the Leonardo, Samurai Leonardo?
Yeah.
Found it.
Did you?
I bought it.
Sweet.
Haven't built it yet.
Okay, we need to. More reviews. But no, that's the key, is we filmed the Technodrome first and had to refer to everything as though we had filmed all the others.
Because you knew that you wanted to have the Technodrome be the big.
Okay,
finale.
so that was
It is very
six-ish reviews, just that stuff, right?
I'm gonna have to sharpen.
I had filmed 11 reviews that day already,
Oh, wow.
before he said he was coming over with all that. So in that, and I've referred to it repeatedly in the vlogs, there was 23 reviews in one weekend. Non-Gundam related. Yeah.
I was thinking
I
was
was
doing-
brain dead. If you listen in the crane video, I just can't make sense of anything I'm saying. It was like 11:30 at night.
Mhm.
And I
You
was,
just got done doing that Spider-Man one.
I had just done Spider-Man Noir before you came in.
Yeah, 'cause
Because you were here while I was filming it.
Yeah, I was hoping with that one. That one was
Yeah, so if you think back to when the Spider-Man Noir video came out, that was way closer to when we actually filmed it versus the Ninja Turtle reviews that came out over the course of 2 months. That's just how much stuff. And actually right now, I have nothing. I have no, unless I find the footage that me and Nick, because we did the Gold Ranger staff review, which is right next to my Xeonizer review, but I don't know where my Green Ranger helmet video is.
Oh, you got that one already?
Yeah. So he got all those together and we filmed it all the same day with the Xeonizer review. But now I don't know where that footage is, so I have to dig through my computer and find it. Which was filmed back in April. So this is how far behind I am.
How do you manage all your like raw video and stuff like that? Do you have an external hard drive you use, or you just?
It's over there.
Oh, okay.
But no, I stopped holding on to all the raws.
So like after you.
After I make sure that it is final and then it doesn't need to be tweaked in any way, which I have had to do in the past. And I've had to fix reviews. That something got uploaded that was screwed up and I had to fix it. So I've saved them. I usually save the raw files for a couple of weeks after.
So like once it's up, but basically once it's been on YouTube for a little bit, you
Once
just
it's
delete
uploaded
your
and
old
everything.
files.
Well, not even that, because you gotta remember I get so far ahead on my reviews
Okay.
that it may not even be live. But after I know there's no problems and I don't have to tweak anything, I'll delete the raw files.
Okay.
But I'll save all the actual reviews in case I ever have to do something there.
Because that's something I've been wondering about.
Yeah, you will find yourself running out of space real fast. And so yeah, I've got a 4 terabyte cloud drive over here.
Okay.
We got a message.
I see. Any of you guys watch The Disappointment known as Darling in the Franxx? I've never seen it, but like people tell me about it, and I've seen the figures.
We've been watching it. We're
We're
really
at the
far
halfway point. It's hard to watch that show with a small child.
Yeah,
behind.
is it that it's violent or the other kind of?
A little both.
Little both, yeah.
There's,
I mean,
Just looking at the figures, I can see that there's obviously something going on there, but
well, it's made by the same people as Kill la Kill, so.
makes sense. Actually, the aesthetic totally makes sense. But no,
but I like it. It's just a matter of
other than the having to quote unquote edit the watching it with the child around, content wise of the show, are you guys digging it?
yeah. I mean,
Or is
I
it a
like it.
disappointment as Jeff Fires?
I've enjoyed it, but we're at the halfway point, and of course, it's sort of like we got to what we thought would be the climax of the story. I'm trying not to do spoilers for anybody who wants to watch it.
That's fine.
We got to what we thought would be the climax of the story,
Uh-huh.
and it turns out it's the midpoint, and that there's more after it, and they start doing more world stuff. And one of the complaints we've heard is,
Timer went off.
Okay,
oh, thank you. That means we need to start cleaning up.
yeah.
Okay, so Xavier, you can watch for a few more minutes. You
They're
have.
out. They're out. They're out. They're out. They're out.
Yeah, we're out.
This
Thank
is
you
what
for informing the internet.
you are nearly done.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. I'm
Yeah, it's
just-
like you're like the only person who's gotten remotely close. to
Well, that's
doing
because I spent a
I
lot
got
of
the
time on
beat
this.
done. I'm almost done.
I was like halfway done with this thing before we started.
that. Oh, okay.
Anyway, so
I
yeah.
thought I was giving you a lot of credit there.
Yep, so.
Okay, so in your mind, it's not
It's-
as
it's-
bad as somebody is potentially implying it is.
Okay, you have to understand that I have seen the nightmare known as delinquent in drag. And it was the start of what was supposed to be a series, and they never made it because it was just that bad.
So we've seen some truly bad.
We've seen some truly, and this is good. There's probably some stuff they can do better, but we won't be able to do a fair assessment until we see the other half of the series. It sounds like it probably goes in an interesting direction, but some people are like, you destroyed the world building. It's like, well, I'm not going to be able to tell that until I see it, so. But I mean, at least to the halfway point, it's pretty good. There were some good, interesting things. At one point, they give what I feel is an interesting perspective on one point what was going on, but I liked it. I mean, you just kind of have to, and from what I have heard, because I have people that give me spoilers, it sounds like some of the stuff they do early in the season, that's the other kind of not okay for Xavier.
Yeah.
It actually kind of makes sense when you actually start looking for it, or when you start looking at it. So.
I'm just gonna finish popping this together because I almost have.
We almost have a completed Hydra Gundam, guys.
Yeah, I mean there's some like extra hands, and I haven't tested out the transformation on them.
Oh no, there is an instruction.
No,
I
these
know,
are
I'm just
mine.
kidding. I'm just picking on the fact that it doesn't
I
matter, y'all have
actually
the
laid
same
them out
ones.
so we could both see them, and
Yes.
she pulled out hers anyway.
Well, yours are way over there and I'm way over
Yeah,
here.
she's short,
I'm very, very short.
and I
You
built
could have
this
said,
table to
can we
be a
move it
kitchen
further, and I
table.
would have said
You
yes.
forgot the polycap in this. Wow.
Let me talk about polycaps.
He got so far into it and forgot the polycap in the waist.
And then put the dang polycap in.
You have
I'm
to
gonna-
completely take that
I'm gonna
apart
have
to do it.
take apart.
What?
Because the chest is together and everything's sandwiched, so I'll have to.
Okay, which polycap?
Okay, so,
Which
yeah.
of these?
I
None of
don't
them
know.
will
I
come out.
I've missed the step entirely.
alright, Jones. Jeff Fox says, Darling in the Franks is just alright, honestly. There's moments where it shines, but a lot of it's just alright or meh. It's like, it could have been done better overall, especially with the later plot twists and story elements. It says it's straight ripped out of other properties that they've done.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, it's sort of go with did I enjoy the story, whether it's a rip or not, whether it's whatever. It's sort of like, this is what makes people mad at me with movies is, I'm like, look, I'm not always going for totally original content. Sometimes I just want something that maybe isn't original content, but maybe still done with a slightly different flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
It's like people who complain about shonen jump things
Yeah.
that are all essentially the same. Well, yeah. You just get a slightly different flavor of the same video.
and
Yeah,
it's
they
just one of
totally
those
get
things. I mean, if you're going for something that's 100% original, no, this isn't going to be 100% original. They're hitting a lot of topics that other people have hit before and probably have done better jobs on.
Yeah. Well, good. Thank you for that
So-
review.
Well, it's hard to do a review when you're trying not to give spoilers, because
Yeah,
that's
some
what
people
they
just
hear
don't
what's.
care. Like, a lot of people have been telling me about it for a while, and I'm just like, I looked at it briefly, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a little bit interested.
And that's
I
fine.
would like to pick up. They have
Oh my god.
the Good Smile
Don't
company
even-
or whatever. The Nendoroid people are making a model kit of the main
It was so bad, dude.
robot for it, and I'd love to pick that up at some point, but I haven't even seen like pre-orders for it.
Well,
But it's not a Bandai kit, so it's like
I could have sworn I saw, because Big Bad Toy Store had stuff.
there's like a robot Damashi version.
There's definitely a Robot Damashi.
Here.
But I could have sworn I saw an order for the actual kit. I could be wrong. I always admit when I'm wrong. but
Admittedly, I haven't been digging too hard for it because money. I keep finding.
Well,
other
money
things
doesn't
that-
mean you can't look. Tell her, she looks all the time. She looks at every Range
Yeah.
Rover that goes by.
Every range.
All the
Thomas,
Range
do you
Rovers.
want me to try?
I want
I
all.
almost got it, I think.
And one day when you win the lottery for me, we'll have a Range Rover or two.
Why do I have to win?
Because you're the lucky one, not me.
Are you
That's
saying
somewhat
that you're not
lucky.
lucky to get her?
Yeah, that's where I was going with
No,
that.
it's hard work.
There you go.
Oh, is
You
that
think
I
of-
love you, baby.
Or
Well, you took me conflict shopping on our first date.
I did.
Yeah.
that's
Way.
kind of awesome.
And that my Johnny Ryden kit was what I bought on our first date.
I proposed to her at a anime convention while in full costume.
Excellent.
Sasuke and Sakura from Naruto.
Dad was actually slightly mad that he was not present during the proposal, and my
Aw.
mom had to tell him it's their proposal with their friends. Parents don't have to be present for a proposal.
Just the wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom be like, just let me know when the wedding is. Just let me know.
But Thomas did go and ask
Please
my
stop
dad
talking
for my
about
hand
weddings.
because we were all at the
Please
convention
stop
center
talking
together.
about weddings.
What was funny was
Why,
he
Eric?
initially
What's wrong with
said, "I'll
weddings?
think
What's
about
wrong with
it."
marriage?
And I wasn't sure if he was being
Wedding,
serious
wedding,
or
wedding,
not.
wedding, 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 wedding.
How many X's are in Darling in the Franks?
Two.
Two.
So I thought.
Okay, there we go. Doesn't have all its
Like the
stickers.
female chromosomes.
16.
16.
I don't even know what you
The
meant.
Franks.
Anyway, complete. There. No stickers or panel lines or anything like that, but
Oh,
See,
you
I
know
like
what?
doing stickers. I like doing nut removal. I just don't like putting them together. Good much.
Okay,
this
so
guy looks really cool.
I know where it came up from the other day, the other live stream, because somebody brought up the Strelitzia.
Mm-hmm.
And like that was apparently a code name in one of the upcoming Gundam kits that's supposed to come out.
Lucy's.
But somebody brought it up as being one of these. But if you look it up, there is actually a Gundam.
Is it one of the GPO series?
It must be.
Because all
It's a
those are named
flower.
after
I had
flowers.
almost caught up to you.
Oh,
And
is
then
there
I
a-
got
actually-
Where bug flying?
There it is. I just saw it. Where is it? I don't know. It just came into my face. I'm like,
Yeah, no,
whoa.
it just flew over here. I just saw it. But actually, it's not even a flower. It's a. Is there? Oh.
I'm trying to think of
So
an anime
Alicia
that I
is
should
the,
could
is
mention that.
the bird of
I thought
Yeah,
were good.
that's
That's
not-
not what I
oh,
should watch.
Like, nope.
But they're like
Call them now. Call them.
Yeah.
one of them's a romance
I'm
anime
okay
that
with, like,
takes in
the
place in
little
yokai
sugary
world
sweets, not what she
and
made with roses.
at an inn. Well, you might get interested. I don't know if you like the romance ones.
Yeah, so yours is
The
slightly
premise is
tighter
this
than
girl's
this.
grandfather was able to go to and from the spirit world easily. Although they call it the apparent and
Yeah, I don't like
the hidden realms,
Think
the
about
apparent
paying
realms
the
are
rent.
and hidden theirs.
Don't trust me personally.
And
Okay.
he go back and
With,
forth easily. His
like,
granddaughter, which
The
I'm
only
starting to
thing-
wonder if
the only
that's
thing
actually
that's
his
kind of
granddaughter.
I want to, but no.
With-
The eye is kind of poopy.
Fine, but I really
I would just
enjoyed
use stickers.
it. It's called Nushi.
Remember that one?
See, at least you painted your saw blade silver. I got lazy.
Barely. But
It's
I-
like that's
I
part of
really-
another like binge building session.
Anyway, it's on Crunchyroll.
But I think this is one of the cooler packs.
I like it.
It's on the summer
It is
press
actually
right
pretty
now.
neat.
I like it.
Although I don't like where they're like
There's,
where they
like,
like
this
throw the wings and stuff
Pretty
on
boy
like
with
the
black
double
hair
up.
and
I
horns.
think it looks
is an
dumb.
ogre.
The wings on double.
Well,
I
they
can't
actually put
remember
the blades and stuff
but it's
on
good.
the
And
diver.
these-
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
that's-
Shoot Gundam
Grandpa
Like,
marker.
that's
wanted to
never
grow
gonna-
stuff
I
and
hear
said he
words
didn't pay back before he
Gundam,
died
shoot
that
Gundam marker little
the
red
ogre
dots on
could
there.
marry
I
his
tell them
granddaughter.
That looks really nice.
What?
It kind of looks
Every
like,
time
you
you
can tell
talk,
like from
you
the
talk
first
to me,
episode,
I'm like, I don't know
it
what
looks
word
like
you just
grandfather
said.
might
Yeah.
have done it on
Yeah.
purpose to
Okay.
keep his granddaughter
That's
safe.
Yeah,
because
that's
she
what
is
it was. That's
You
what
can
it
ask
was.
me.
saying.
I saw somebody put that on a Leo.
You and I are very, very, very
On a
attractive.
Leo, yeah,
Oh, were you
makes sense.
talking to me? I'm sorry. Can you say that I wasn't listening?
No, okay.
Of course, I also like the Ancient Man, Mrs. Bride.
Oh, opinions on the Diver Girl kit.
I want to build it.
Oh yeah, as a painter, I figured you
Oh,
would. Now, one thing I noticed, her paint gun is actually the Jim.
Okay,
The
Xavier,
Jim
Yeah,
beam.
yeah, yeah.
pause and pack up, please.
It's beam spray gun is what it's called,
Yeah.
but they actually make it a spray
Yeah.
gun.
It has the little gravity feed thing and everything.
Yeah.
And that amuses me to no
But
end.
the fact that that weapon is called a
Let's
spray
see,
gun.
your camera's by the front door.
Yeah, what you gotta do? Oh, hold on,
Well,
buddy.
we're going to escape here soon.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We can do it after that. No, I think it's pretty cool as the.
Let me get
I'm
this.
so, how do I use this?
Should we just like hop over your porch?
Can I use this?
No.
Because I don't want to knock over the camera.
There you go. I'll move the camera, it'll be fine. What is that though?
Here, I got you, kiddo.
I
Don't worry.
can't do it. I
You,
can't.
Xavier, relax.
Hey, buddy, we'll help you out. Your dad's coming.
Oh, can you hand me his blanket, please? It's by your foot.
Tree coming, tree.
Be careful. It's
We're
waiting.
still.
I want how long our next
Yeah, want to hold it?
Watch out, buddy.
It helps with anxiety and with high energy and stuff. So when he's feeling anxious or he's too worked up, he can put it on himself and it helps him calm down. Because when you lay it on you, it feels
That's
kind of
from
like
my
how the dad actually
Kitash.
be touched. So like, you know, when you're in
It
that
really
place where you
is.
want to hug, but you don't want
It was over here on the floor.
Huh.
It's awesome.
Well, look at you found it.
Yeah,
This
well,
is
I mean, it's the
10
part
pounds.
that I didn't use.
But,
Hold
oh,
on.
are we painting on your head now? Hey. You can't pull me along, child. Let's call for peppers.
I think a diet.
Oh yeah, I'll take a couple of the sugar ones. The raw
Okay,
sugar.
just
sugar
be
sugars.
careful
Why?
because those were the ones Thomas dropped.
Oh,
So you'll want to save them for tomorrow.
they'll be chilled. That's okay.
Okay, Xavier, can you lick?
The only reason I want them because they're already really open.
Well, I think everything's open. But
It's all sticky. Never colored and stuff. I'll take the normal Dr. Pepper stuff.
but the real sugar's
I know
good.
it is, but
I'm trying to get away from drinking so many pills. Oh, are you? Oh, is that?
Well, the real sugar would do it because you taste the real sugar and then everything else tastes awful after.
Hey,
Okay, so we'll
where's
see
my
this.
candle? Oh, this candle?
That's because you kicked them off over there instead of putting them by the door. Well, don't say sorry to me. Say sorry to yourself. You're the one causing yourself trouble.
Arga!
Why arg?
Trying to get you your
There you
That arg. I don't see the reason for the
Quality
arg.
YouTube here.
What YouTuber?
You don't need to wash the pans. That's what my dishwasher's for.
That's what I try to tell her.
Okay.
Internet, tell her she doesn't need to wash my pans.
We don't have anywhere to put the ice. Don't wash the pans.
No, not your hands. Your hands.
That's what I said.
No, he said pants, not pants.
I think he meant pans.
I said pans.
Yeah, he said pants.
So I said hands.
Pants.
I don't know where y'all's went.
Hands.
If you don't want to pepper. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that everybody has to bail. It's just that they gotta go.
Yeah, we have to go because we have a child and this is already his bedtime normally during the school year. We can get away with a little bit later because it's summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Let me have to make a couple of trips out.
Hey, Xavier, one last trip to you know where. Go.
Oh, wait. And,
Oh, wait.
and one.
On one.
I got the foil on there so it doesn't go everywhere.
You're hungry? Are you
Unfortunately-
starving?
We got his chicken stuff from earlier.
Well, luckily we have your leftovers. So there you go. Nobody should starve. There's still lasagna left.
Yay. Okay.
Assuming Shoki listening, you have it. He may decide whether you get any
Well,
more based on
we
your
got 3
performances.
slices saved, so. I think we'll be
Careful.
okay.
Hey. Chill. Go, bud. Go over there and wait for your turn. Let go of the blanket.
Try to find that light.
Go.
Oh, it's right here in the middle of the friggin' floor.
Go wait for your turn.
Yeah.
Is the dishwasher clean or dirty?
Dishwasher is dirty. That's empty. Okay, make sure you guys go home with a lot of stuff here. Hand-me-downs.
This is the best reason to visit Shoki. He might give you presents.
Might. I don't know, Eric usually leaves with some kind of parts. Tommy, you get nothing.
Well, because you
He
forgot
only
it.
just thinks of one Thomas a day, and this is the Thomas.
Well, the problem is that one's back a couple hours. Here you go.
Okay.
There's your light.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Was this where we go and we say no lasagna for him then?
Did somebody? No, the camera's fine.
No, still rolling.
Thomas?
No, I didn't know if it moved. That's why I
These
was.
are yours, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
be a couple minutes.
Okay.
Here.
What?
No, I haven't.
What? Hold on. Hey, could you ask KY question Shoki from earlier? What? I don't know what he's asking.
Oh.
Are you trying to walk out? I'm standing in the doorway.
Yes. Can you grab the door for me, actually?
I can. Sorry, guys. We're trying to dismiss people at the moment, and David's on the phone, which is really funny.
It's because children have bedtime.
That's why.
I'm ready now.
I keep diving. It's,
I don't know.
what was your question earlier? I don't. Something that may be tough for y'all. Can you name more than 10 different main lead mechs from non-Gundam shows from the 80s? No. Really?
I didn't know. Wait,
Probably
wait.
could, to be honest.
10 from different shows that are not Gundam.
I'm never gonna fit it.
The O, or Big
It's a
O,
nice easy build though.
Voltron.
Voltron. What he wants to
Megazord count?
what he's trying, not from the 80s.
You just want back.
What he wants to do is show his ridiculous other mech knowledge is what he's trying to do.
Yeah. The,
Eureka 7, is that
the new boss.
80s though?
Code Geass.
Oh,
Wait,
80s.
was Rosafon 80s or
80s.
90s?
Full Metal
90s.
Alchemist.
Oh, never mind, not
Nine,
Rosafon.
Huh?
Rosafon actually was
Nope.
early
80s,
on.
it wasn't 80s.
Way old. But I think the older, bigger Gundams.
Oh wait, hold on.
Gal
You wanted the
Gaigar,
Diet Dr.
maybe?
Pepper?
Rygar.
Okay.
Yeah, they want the diets if you could.
Yeah, we just.
I don't know. Just no is mostly the answer.
Yes.
Got it. So.
Okay,
Oh,
go.
I'm doing the commission.
Here you go.
Do you need a
Somebody
hand?
pass him.
Maybe.
What do you need me to grab?
If you can grab
You
that.
can have your Robert Tisson.
Thank you.
Sugars.
Robert Tisson.
Okay.
That's what I like to call it. Tastes like
slowed
popcorn
down.
since we-
Got my
This-
foot under it.
This one's staying here.
Yeah, stay that one here. Here, put this one there. Give it to
Don't
yourself.
open this one till tomorrow.
Or may not open at all.
Do not.
Cause you dropped them.
Yes, and then he nudges it with his foot. Do not open. You want to say bye-bye to the internet? You don't want to say bye-bye to the internet?
I don't think I'm gonna pay that.
Why would you?
I'll say bye.
Huh?
He's going to go now. Bye, internet.
No.
Ah!
First version?
What is this? This is to the video! Because I said bye, because people are watching, so we're being polite and saying bye. Here, help.
Sure, can take a long, just hold a quick
Can you get
mask.
my EpiPen, please?
Just mask it real
I-
quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Next year, I have to teach you how to use that.
Why?
Because that's what will save my mom, your mommy's life when she can't breathe. Hey, take these to the car.
Yeah.
But let's come with some water. So
What color?
let's do,
Yeah.
pink, blue.
I'm gonna be nosy on the comments.
They're talking about NECA stuff.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Should be nosy.
Somebody claims that most mecha shows are trash.
Which person said that?
You have to scroll up a little bit. I wasn't paying attention.
Those are fat. Okay. Thick. That was Steve. We ignore
Give his
Steve.
shoes.
Yeah.
Did Xavier give his shoes?
Yeah, he has them.
Yeah, they're on.
I thought we
He was
ignored
freaking
Jet
out
Fire.
because Tommy was hiding him.
Huh?
I did, except he
I thought we
wasn't.
ignored
That's how
Jet
he
Fire.
We do that too. We only ignore Jetfire when he's wrong
I think,
Ah.
okay.
and when he's right.
Xavier had.
So most of the time.
Most of the time, we just ignore
Wait, is
Jetfire.
that ours?
Kind of like David.
I thought another
Oh,
one.
that's his side. Okay, you can carry that.
I can't find it.
Fare thee well, internet.
Thank you for coming. I'm so happy to finally meet you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
I bought mine thingy.
Gabriel's had it. Gabriel's had it.
I don't know that.
That's favorite.
It's in Gabriel.
They have 3 of them.
Alright.
Amazon.
Plus 10%
You
off.
So this thing, I just saw your
Plus,
post
we just
here.
got the,
So this thing won second place somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the truth of it. Somewhere, somehow, this
I
thing
want that
won.
gold driver.
That's where you want to go then.
Sounds like somebody can't tolerate being wrong. Yeah, sounds like Jetfire can't. He held on to that. He held on to that Hazel thing for a long time.
I want to go
Before,
with one
even after being proven wrong,
as a
finally
standard
admitted.
build, but
I didn't actually use one.
well, this inspired me. I wanna
Also
build
sounds
a-
like somebody can get banned real easy, huh?
Gunpla now.
Gotcha.
So it's for chains. Now I'm trying to figure out.
Actually,
how
I'm
to
gonna
make
do
this into a
something real
chainsaw
quick.
thing.
I want to work on the bear guy that has the pretty cooler claws.
Ah! Jetfire's in timeout.
Which one's that one?
Talking trash on the
No,
live
like,
stream.
I
You're in
wanted to
timeout
keep that
for
Oh,
3
you
minutes.
get that? So it's friendly.
Yeah.
I thought that
300
was one.
seconds.
The original ad guy didn't he have the knife from that?
No, but I'm gonna use the. It's another kid from Red Eye from Kokias. The Gurren. It has like a real claw looking.
Okay.
Steve's laughing at the fact that he got put in
Kind of like
timeout.
Momo Fools.
Yeah.
Are you gonna join us and build?
I don't have anything to build right now. Well, I do. I've got a lot to build, I should say.
I was gonna say you have a lot.
I have plenty to build, nothing to do.
I got my backpack.
Okay. Your clothes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and you got everything? There's nothing else in the other room. Whose backpack?
That's my backpack.
Get his backpack, huh? Yep.
She even set this on the chair and said, okay, I think I got everything.
And whose shoes are those, by the way?
Not
David.
Those are David's.
Gotcha, okay. I recognized them, that's why I said David.
Nice meeting you all.
See
See
that,
you
brother?
later.
Xavier
Thank you
made
for
me
all your
cry.
help today. Did he?
Yeah.
Well, everybody likes hugging you. You give good hugs. Y'all be safe getting
Okay.
home.
Bye, you two.
Bye.
Everybody say bye to the R13 family.
Bye.
Except for Jetfire, because he's in timeout.
I'm out.
Alright, I'm gonna move this back so we can at least walk. Why are you throwing squishies at me? And not like good squishies. You're throwing a squishy device at me.
My squishy that looks like a cake.
Oh my god, it's so cold in the
Cake? It looks more like a dumpling.
No, there's one right there that looks like a cake.
Okay, that one looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was already thinking that when I saw it.
Okay, fine. I'm
Oh,
gonna do it.
yay! Sort of got it in there, I think.
That was all quiet.
It's all funny.
Xavier's a good kid.
Yeah.
He's a lot better than me.
Okay. The thing is, I have like those supplies out.
It's about so.
Oh, yay!
I really want.
I'm gonna do a haro, guys.
Yeah.
This is how you do a live stream. Constantly walk in front of the camera.
Okay.
Make sure
Yeah,
it's
that's
an
what I keep my phone
echoey
set
room
on.
with an AC going.
Yeah.
Just be good.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, maybe. Did you give her your nippers?
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, those aren't mine.
Did she take them?
No, they're on the table.
Okay, I told you that they were mine because I couldn't get your drawer.
Yeah. I didn't hear you, sorry.
You got too much stuff in it.
No, there's a marker pack that was actually blocking it, sorry.
Well, don't let it happen again.
I will try. You see how she treats me, guys?
No, they can't see you.
Dang it. Do you
Wait.
hear how she treats me,
Am
guys?
I on camera?
No, you're way off camera. Even Eric's like, no.
We got Skyfire now.
Oh, Skyfire
Yeah.
arose? I can boot him too.
That's cool.
Maybe I didn't know she was allergic to nuts.
Hold on, wait, what happened? Hold on. Hold on.
Peanuts.
Okay, Jetfire just got purged. What did I miss? What did Jetfire do? What did you do? He provoked me, I provoked him, and Jetfire was born. Steve is so funny. And poof, after I'm like, oh, hey, look, John's watching. They leave and then jump in the thing. It's all jokes.
Oh, Joan's watching?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, obviously, because he can't walk. He
She's
can't.
gonna be my new Christmas buddy. Because me and her came to the conclusion that if we can have Christmas year round, we would be happier.
Why am I sitting in this chair?
Why Christmas? Halloween.
No.
Yes.
No, because I know
Why
people who want Halloween
Thanksgiving?
constantly, and I don't like
Look.
that idea.
The
If I could
Thanksgiving
leave my
I have
Christmas
is
tree-
made of tamales.
If I could
Exactly.
make my Christmas
And I'm not
tree up,
complaining.
I would be happy.
Where are they gonna?
We took, when did we take our Christmas stuff down?
Oh, I thought that
April?
was the tooth he was missing.
Did we take our Christmas stuff down in April?
It was not April.
Yes, it was.
It was the beginning of February. Ow.
No, I think
I
we
remembered
took
where
it
the edge of the
March.
table was, guys.
No. I remember there was Christmas stuff up when we came to film.
Okay, the tree wasn't up. There was some Christmas, like the.
I'm sure there's glitter.
Because
still
I
around
even
for
made
something.
mention of it.
Don't hate.
Oh, good. They're all like. Now Super Kamehameha doesn't understand why people are talking trash to each other. Huh?
Talking to myself.
Oh.
That can be fast.
Wayne just likes intelligent conversation.
Yeah.
Why is he talking?
Wow, bird.
Let's see if I could build a horror without even looking at the instructions.
Half, smush.
You still thinking? No, there is a mild core to it.
I mean, it is transformable, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this phone goes to sleep way too fast. The chat phone goes to sleep. Christmas year round would be awesome. Steve, it's just how I was put together. He's just built this way, guys. Yeah, I feel like that should be a Lady Gaga song.
I was built this way.
Actually, Maggie from
Maybe
Built
no
That.
idea.
All right, so Maggie, since Maggie is very much like an idol kind of, Maggie should do it.
And I
So who's ready for the
Maybe
Phantom
no
Love
idea.
kit? Does everybody in the room really want that Phantom Love?
No.
You want it, you know you do.
Alright. I was happy with it being a scythe, but no. What did you say it was?
It's
Justice.
It's a justice. No, it's a freedom. Actually, freedom would make way more sense given the context. I think it's just all of the above. It's a
Scythe head with a weapon.
all they did was make a slightly custom freedom or justice with some Death Side keyboards
Yep.
and make it pink and have it piloted by an Adam's apple person.
That fortunate.
Have it piloted by a trap.
Say what you want, but those cakes.
Huh?
Say what you want, but those glutes on that man, it's like, holy hell.
Well, we're still assuming.
Ice cream.
What was the Western movie?
One of them was,
Ooh, actually, Joan, that might be a shirt already in another context.
Marble slab sounds so good.
Somebody make a marble slab run. Okay there? Okay, it's just an unpleasant sound.
We said that there when first built, remember?
Yeah, that's true. Hey, did the pickle slushies ever make it here at Sonic?
I don't know, but I won't.
They supposedly are already out, but I,
Pickle slushy.
yeah, it's pickle.
Pickle
They,
juice.
they had pickle juice too, normal slushies. That one over there really likes themselves. Pickle juice. Oh, I should have used the
I
brown.
drink pickle juice out of my water. I drink
I don't know,
pickle
you've done
juice out of the
one
bottle.
where Haro's, right?
Just
Oh,
whatever.
you haven't had Haro's yet? I think you wouldn't cook on Haro's. Especially like the Momo Haro.
Dude, I've been at work all week.
I didn't have to eat this week, I mean, they've been out for
I've been
a
at
couple weeks.
work.
Ariel just works now, she does nothing else. She's a hard workist.
Have fun working meat all day.
Oh, now he's demanding people in the chat what you've been building lately.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, all two of you that are in the chat at this point?
Do you want me to get on there and say something?
No, you're good, dude. Actually, no, I felt bad the other night when I did that cave cleaning live stream because Andy had one going already on his custom build. I'm like, well, either nobody's gonna be in my chat, or I'm gonna accidentally like take a bunch of people from him, and I don't want to do that. I try not to overlay live streams with other people because that's not.
Not
fun.
cool, man.
Now I
Way
wish
to
that.
be a team player, honey.
Well, no, what I really wish is that YouTube could do what.
Like screen split it.
Yeah. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Screen distance. No. Ow! I'm sitting at the edge of the table where the legs can merge. No, yeah, if it could screen split or add multiple phones in or whatever, that would be fun because that way you wouldn't have to do hangouts for a lot of things. It's a lot harder to have multiple people on at the same time than it looks. Yeah, once again, I was just guessing I was going to go. Is anybody replying to Skyfire?
What's that? What's Skyfire?
Skyfire is also Jetfire.
Gotcha.
He's alternate Jetfire.
That's just backup. Let's put it that way. It's bad, it's backup.
Yeah.
There's stars.
Other than him and Soyton, I haven't had to actually ban a lot of people. Or rather, put them in timeout. It's not banning, it's
Yeah, I got
timeout.
it. Well, Tommy is still pretty much
An FAG swap?
Yep.
Sorry, David, I don't know how you feel about people spelling around you.
I know.
You know, when I work on one of the pizza.
Go get one. I haven't done an unboxing for it though. Go film an unboxing. Go film an unboxing real quick and then come out here and join us.
Oh. Nobody wants to hear me.
She would. Ariel likes you.
She's like one of the few people that actually like me.
Mrs. Eric likes you.
That's true.
You know, we're
That's
supposed to
true,
go to
Joe.
Vegas, and I'm waiting for that invitation.
That's all her. Oh, look at me.
That's okay. You guys can go to Vegas and then Eric and I will stay here and work.
Okay, y'all do that.
Apparently.
And then I'll call you, babe, I lost money, and
I'll be like, you can
wire
ta-
me some money.
You get to have $80 and you can go to the casino, that's it.
I'm just gonna go like, can you get some money?
Alright. You can hit up Uncle Mike, I don't care. He's your uncle. Well, I ain't gonna fly to Vegas to get you off the streets if you end up there.
Uncle's not a bad person.
No, I'm not talking about him specifically.
Oh. I'm gonna go, what's that Playboy house say, Alex?
The Bunny Ranch.
The Bunny Ranch?
And that's outside of
That was
Vegas.
so long ago.
SD gun cannon, 3 gun tanks, hobby-based mechanical hands for. Wow. Owen Shield is working on a lot of things right now. So everybody at the table and in actually in the video, whatever you're building at any given point doesn't matter to Jetfire. So, like Tommy's cool custom that he's working on for the Grand Prix, or Eric's custom and his other custom and his other custom that he's been trying to do for the Grand Prix. One day you will have a completed Grand Prix build. It'll be wonderful.
It will be wonderful.
I gotta give you a little crap for that. Then again, if my Grand Prix build actually gets done, that'll be impressive. Did I just not have the right part in my hand? I don't think I have the right part in
Sounds about right.
my hand. Oh, there you go. Huh?
Disagree with me, Eric.
Agreed. Smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
Just sit there and look pretty.
I don't know how to do
Which way is up on this thing?
that. I don't know how to keep
It's a
my
little more
mouth shut.
complicated than you thought, huh?
Well, no, because,
Same.
yes, actually,
Don't worry.
Like how you tried to take that away? No, it's not. You know what?
Oh,
Yeah.
this one actually is no more
like, I could
complicated.
build a petite guy blind at this point.
Me too.
Oh yeah, you built easily as many as we have. I just think technically at this point,
Yeah.
you're like 1 or 2 ahead. Like, we've got more than you, but you've built more at this point.
You have a few that I don't have.
I know, I purposely buy the ones that I know you can't get.
You know what? Don't be mean.
It's a, hey,
Yeah,
you,
quit being a butt.
Actually,
First of
I
all,
got the
you see
7-Eleven ones, the petite.
oh, I hate you because I want the 7-Eleven ones. The 7-Eleven 2-pack is so hard to get sometimes. Except on Amazon.
Or eBay.
But I've got the black TriStar one. Yeah, the black and purple.
Yeah, that's the one that I was pointing out. I was like, I don't have this one.
But you don't have the mass production type either, right? The green one? The dark green mass production type?
I have 2 green ones. Mine's
You have the other,
dark
you have the
forest
other
green.
ones. No, no, this is one, a different green one. Okay, with it.
Yeah, I
But
think it's
tea guys
green.
or just bear guy?
TK. That's the one running.
The China one.
China guy.
No, the
Oh,
The Chinese
the
symbol?
docks. Yeah, the docks version. I love that one. People want way too much money for it.
Yep.
Who's here? Super Command Man. Hey, Joey Ganoda's here. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I just looked at everything else going on. Week 38 unfinished. What are you doing with your life? Oh, hey, Mitchell jumped back in. I have a backlog problem. No, what's that like?
Don't we all? Some.
Yeah, you guys have a decent backlog.
It's not
right?
bad, right?
That's not bad.
Not me.
I got what?
Well, I just lumped you all together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's got like 46.
got a couple.
Only.
That's
I'm like
in
at
the living
10.
room.
I think I'm at
Because
10.
it bled out into the bedroom. Study.
It bled out into the living room.
I'm trying not to get it past 10.
So now the
46.
Only 46?
Well,
study has
The hard part with some backlogging is if you have to buy a bunch of supplies for a kit bash.
Everything. Yeah.
You know, like a few things that I have in the backlog currently are for the kit bash later.
but you know me, I mainly do straight builds. So they're just
I get a straight bill.
one of each gun.
Yeah, I think at some point I'm gonna take a minor vacation and just build.
Yeah,
for-
mine's all painted.
Build
I
what?
can't do straight
Just
builds.
build for me, not for a review or anything like that.
I can't do straight builds no more. I look
Yeah,
at
you
it.
do reach a point where you just can't do
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I made a funny.
Yeah, you did. Gallon totes filled with gunpowder. Wow. I have no psychos accurate.
I do.
HG or
Wait,
MG?
you didn't get me the Psychos
Wait,
accurate.
HG or MG?
You got me, huh?
The HG or the MG?
MG. I got both actually.
I got both.
Yeah.
I just need to build them.
Jerks.
I build the HG.
You were gonna let me build the MG.
Well, you never got back. You said you needed stuff for review.
Well, you kept saying that you were like you wanted to do certain ones, so I was waiting until you told me which ones they were.
Oh.
Where's the
But I'm gonna do both the full armor
Both
gun
boys are both
and the
pretty.
Psychos accurate back to back.
I've done the HG, so obviously I don't need to do that.
That's the one. I was gonna shoot.
The HG is surprisingly complicated
Which one?
for the Psycho.
Yeah, it was.
That is a huge kit for something so small.
All those burners.
No, what sucked, like if everybody knows the story on mine where I dropped one of the ones for the chest
Oh.
when I was doing it.
Yeah.
And I swept the entire floor from the kitchen and dining room and was trying to find it. And I was about to dump the dustpan in the trash. And I went, hold on, wait. And I dug through it, literally almost like a fine-tooth comb. I found it. It was the last thing I needed to do for the entire build, and I found it when I was sweeping up looking for it. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Yep.
I would have been so mad because the chests are the smallest ones and there's no repeats of those. Whereas half of the other ones, you could probably just leave one out and nobody would notice.
I lost one of the fuel pod ones, whatever.
Oh,
Backpack
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Make me nervous about building mine now.
Yeah, no, you're
Build it in the
gonna,
box.
when you're building that, you need to build it in the box because you will absolutely drop those things. And, well, with your carpet, it might not be that bad. It's just in here with the vinyl floor, it literally, okay, so I was building on the table right there. The part itself was in the kitchen by the stove.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it went that far.
It's like at 5 feet.
Why does it got web pants? It's weird.
What?
Uh,
Because it does. I think the webbing is just to support the fingers. I don't think it's actually webbed in the show. I wish I had many local friends to hang out with, build and shoot the you know what with. Yeah, well, getting this many people together here is actually not as easy as it looks.
Agreed.
This
It was like a text when we were here.
yeah, but it doesn't always happen that way anymore. Oh, now it tells me that those have to be in there a certain way. What? Hold on. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's the problem. Okay, so it faces this way. That's the front with the idols. This is like stupidly complicated. Like for a fun, cute little kit, it is actually surprisingly complicated.
We'll have to build that for you.
Huh? Do we know?
Next week, Sunday.
I think next Saturday is the Saturday meet. It's the Sunday following, which I think is the Sunday.
first and then the Saturday.
I thought it was, yeah, Sunday first. And then
Yeah.
Saturday.
Oh, so the meeting is next Sunday.
Yeah.
Because then the
They're doing-
Grand Prix is Sunday, at
Sunday
the
the
last
10th.
Sunday of the month, right?
And isn't this Sunday they're doing that game swap for Gunner versus?
I thought it was this week.
No, that was just practice.
I don't know.
Oh, I need somebody to go touch the camera over there to make it up. Just tap the screen.
Good for us touching.
Just touch the screen, just so like the chat pops up, just so it doesn't go to sleep on us. As long as you see the chat pop up, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's popping up.
Okay, that's it. Just so it doesn't, clearly it's got about a 40-minute.
But it didn't slow. It was popped up when I walked over.
Just scroll up and down, just so that it
Yeah,
knows you
I
touched
see
it.
a new one just came from Ink Gunpla.
I know, I'm just, never mind. Never mind.
That's so.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate your efforts.
Yeah, you don't say. I've been doing that.
FYI, Tabasco in the eyes burn like hell. You know what also burns like hell when you get it in the eyes? Card cleaner.
Yeah.
I was
It
gonna say
really,
mine.
carburetor cleaner really burns the eyes. That was not a fun experience.
Our aircraft.
Will you please quit putting chemicals in your eyes, honey?
I didn't mean to. I sprayed it on a thing and then hit it with some air to dry it out, and it blew
Yeah.
back through the fender well and into my eyeballs.
Yep.
I finished it.
Finished what? Oh, yeah. I was like, it didn't start a kid. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Oh, so these are all the little covers for different holes.
Can you see it from here?
Rose or
Yeah,
It's,
Magnolia?
it's a peony.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks pretty.
Yeah, she's obsessed with it.
It's a flower.
There are some incredibly complicated ones that people will upload. They'll be like pictures. And they've
Yeah,
got,
you can upload, like, we did a picture of the big eyeball in Dallas.
yeah, you can send your own pictures and they'll actually pixelate it, and you gotta color it in pixel-wise.
And you can choose the
Can we do
What's the
something?
name of the set?
easy or hard.
Definitely can. What is
It's
it
called
called?
pixel art.
Pixel art, okay.
Don't you have that already?
I think so. Oh crap, which way was up?
They did one today and it was
No, on this thing.
lips and it had like dripping rainbow. Came out really good.
Sounds kinky.
Okay, I got it. This is the upside. Oh, duh, I can only. See, the only way to really know is either by the upper arm sockets or the eyeballs. That's the only way to know which way is up and it. Just kind of randomly looking at it. So this goes in this spot here. Yes. Does it have a specific direction? Yes, the tab. No, there's a tab on both. I'm confused. I'm just gonna say that's the right way. This
We're
is
just gonna go with that.
it's like surprisingly, like when it comes to like a small cover, it's kind of going. Jacob Horn, what's going on, buddy? He's one of my newest subscribers. Just a few things here.
Quite a bit.
He's only got a Hobby Lobby near him.
Maybe go get tickets for Ant-Man and the Wasp for tomorrow.
Sure, I'll just go right and do that. South Carolina, nobody cares about Gundam Kids.
Is it not as
I've heard
good?
a lot of people say it's.
I like the
just great.
first one.
I like the first one probably better.
Ant-Man, yeah.
I want to see it regardless.
Yeah.
It's like at this point you kind of have to. Like the world we live in, if you're already into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you just have to. Especially after Infinity War, you have to see every movie that comes out in between, even if it isn't a direct tie-in.
I mean, you saw it.
I haven't seen Infinity War yet.
Well, we won't spoil it for you.
Really?
Yeah, he's serious.
Dude.
Dude, we haven't even seen Black Panther yet.
Oh.
Or Avengers 2.
How?
I missed the Age of Ultron.
It's all on Netflix at this point, I think.
It's on
I
TV
actually,
as well.
yeah, it is. You're right. I actually found a comic book shop around me that has Gunpla, but we've already built their whole stock. That's funny.
Wow.
Hey, that happens. I mean, we have a local comic book shop that sells Gunpla as well, but at this point, I think we've built essentially everything we have. Who here loves going to a store and buying Gunpla over ordering something online? Considering how far I have to go to get to the first store to actually be able to buy Gunpla at, I'm okay with ordering it online.
It all depends.
Because I will sit there and stock up.
Houston traffic.
I'll stock up on points, and then basically the shipping will pay for
So
itself.
you know what? After going to Dallas, honey,
Yeah.
Houston traffic's not that bad compared to Dallas.
Nope.
Dallas is
Dallas people
horrible.
are insane.
The road, it's not just the driving, it's the roads themselves.
The roads inside
It's the
downtown
connection of the
Dallas
roads
are
and
insane.
then the engineering of the roads.
If I could get my comic book shop that's right around the corner to get into getting Gunpla, I would be so happy because I wouldn't have to go to Humble.
Yeah, tell her to quit buying all those pops, because pops are dumb.
Yeah, let me just go tell
And
Shannon.
replace-
Shannon, stop buying pops. I know that's like the main thing you love and all, but I need you to stop buying those and order Gundams.
Or at least cut down half and
They have an entire, they bought out the space next to them and expanded it over into there, and that's actually the entire pop section now.
oh my god.
Yeah.
There ain't no need for that many pops. I was happy when you got rid of all yours.
I still haven't gotten rid of all of them, just held on to the ones
I
I
want to see
actually
that
liked.
cloak and dagger.
Yeah, I've only heard a couple of mixed reviews. I've been avoiding the show.
It doesn't look very.
Not because I don't like the idea of it, I just haven't watched it yet. They need a Gundam base America. Yeah, but
Yes.
they would put it in LA and they would put
More
one in LA
expensive.
and New York and that'd be it. But actually having a Gundam base in here would be great because you could have the actual GWBC there.
Yeah.
Not GBWC.
GBWC.
I always say it wrong.
We were talking about it. We're like, man, let's build for it.
Yeah.
But Tommy doesn't want to.
I'm so lazy.
What are you talking about?
Tommy does not want to build anything
Tommy, you're
fun.
quiet.
Tommy's just focused, man. Hey, Tommy had the most amount of life
I
out
don't
of
even think my
anybody in
husband
the videos.
introduced me.
Oh, everybody, that's Miss Shoki.
Hi, I'm Miss Shoki.
I think the camera's
And your
over there.
name, Tommy? I mean, it's the proper thing to do, boy.
No, my husband was Shoki was just being rude. He doesn't know how to introduce people.
I've introduced pretty much everybody earlier.
So 3 hours
Yeah,
later,
I don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
do
introduce
GBWC.
myself.
You don't want to do GBWC.
Non-Asian.
Not in Asia, that's a fair point. But apparently, wherever that build was from earlier, most of us would be able to just blow through the competition. Actually, not gonna lie, I looked at the Acon submissions and I went, really?
I know, I saw him too, and I'm like, wow.
You gotta be, like, after seeing what people did for Lupus, and then I'm looking at these things that came from here, and I'm
Well,
like,
the
you
Lupus
got
for
to.
Lupus ones are really good. A lot
Yeah.
of people did a good job.
Yeah, I did see.
We're still arguing. Thank you.
Why are you still arguing?
Do you know why?
Because one of you won over the other, and then the other one beat them out after the fact? You both beat each other, so just be happy with that. Just by the fact that, you know, she paid me to let her win over
It was
you.
a real fair judging. Fair.
It
I
was.
love how David was like, you know why.
Friendship and
Yeah.
size and
Yeah.
looked
Just remember that Mitchell was one of the judges. You
Of course
blamed
he
him for
was.
everything.
Of course he was.
Hey, but this go round, none of the judges will be the same. So those guys can actually compete in the next competition.
You know I'm entering.
I know you are.
Now be good.
I've only got one. Actually, I'm going to talk to you about that
Okay.
because I'm instilling new rules for that competition. Also making new classifications.
Gotcha.
And they'll make it to where, like what happened with you, Ariel, where you were in the beginner class, but you bumped yourself up to intermediate by doing too much work.
Was not trying to.
I know, that's just how you build. So there will actually be a new class between straight builds and beginner.
Shabina?
No, I'm saying that they'll be separated. So there will be like there will be an out of the box
Why are you
class.
segregating us? I thought we were past this.
No, because now the beginner class will be the way you tend to build. And the straight out of the box class will be its own thing. That's what as much as I'll talk about it. Joan has to go to Dallas this month, so she's worried about traffic. Hold on, what are we arguing about now? I don't get why Hobby Lobby doesn't carry Gunpla because bluefin.
Yeah.
Walking through the aisles always feels good, agreed Steve. Well, I don't know, it depends on the store, because sometimes they smell really bad.
Hobby Lobby sold it, I'll be,
But the funny thing is Hobby Lobby sells Star Wars kits, Bandai Star Wars kits. But it's gotta come down to something about that they don't. Maybe because they don't understand the hobby is actually a thing, I don't know. Okay, I'm digging this hard. This is heavier than I thought it would have been. What's that piece of? Honestly, not being popular in the U.S. Correct. Why are these people who say that Gundam and Gunpla is not popular in the U.S.? I mean, comparatively speaking, but we've probably got equals to the amount of people who like it here than in
Russia?
Probably. No, not in Russia. But I'm just saying, like, comparatively.
I
Yugoslavia?
would say it's like the same as like Australia.
Yeah. But Australia has a bigger market for whatever reason.
Oh,
Also, the fact that.
Kazakhstan.
But actually, the fact that Australia is close enough to Japan where they probably have. I know they have weird import laws in Australia personally, but.
A lot easier to get, so.
Yeah, it's a lot closer. I think some of the real problem with a lot of these things in the States is bluefin. Just being the way they like to distribute things and playing favorites, at least locally, that's been our experience. But you can also get stuff through Diamond Select. They probably pay a little bit more, depending. I don't know who Hobby Lobby technically goes through. It would be nice because I have a Hobby Lobby around the corner. So I would definitely be okay with them getting Gunpla.
I just wanted to carry more paints.
That too. Actually, I was really surprised that they had the Tamiya primer.
Yeah.
So, of all things, they had Tamiya primer, but all the paints are testers.
Yep.
No, they had another brand for spray. Not can, but jars.
They have the little.
Craytex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been using Craytex. I actually like it.
How is it?
It's pretty good. You gotta buy a lot of different stuff, like the thinners and the,
Well, that's the same for anybody.
and they have a bonding thing, it's pretty good. And additive.
What is that new acrylic company? I think it's from Tamiya, but they did acrylics. I have a jar of it over there. I just can't remember what it's called. But I bought it, and I really didn't like how it worked.
All I'm saying is I'll never work with Vallejo here.
Yeah, your experience with Vallejo was really strange because a lot of people don't have problems with them at all.
Yeah,
That's all we use.
User error.
I think that was literally it.
User error.
That's user error.
I wish it was either.
I blame lack of thinner.
Lego.
It's your fault you did it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know what you did, but you did it. What are you doing, Barry?
I dropped the lid to the candle.
Oh. Oh, polycaps would be a good thing to have. I was wondering why the legs wouldn't go on. Also, that's how you slice your finger. Really good. Haven't done that on the live stream in a while. Oh, yeah, that does that sometimes. Even mine's done that a couple times where the arm wants to come apart. Well, baby. Oh, can you turn off the dining room light when you come back? Just because there's nobody over there. Save some electricity around. Yeah, our electric bill was already higher this month. It was up by $20. That's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna bitch about electricity now.
They want to talk about the movie. I don't want to talk about the movie.
I'm not talking about the movie.
What movie?
Let me guess who started that.
Yep.
Because I told him the other day I didn't want to talk about it. They can talk about it in the chat all they like. The only way I control the chat is by just banning everyone for 5 minutes. Or however long 300 seconds is. I don't know why it went with that random number. It's like 300 seconds.
Alright.
It's like a countdown, so.
Alright, so is there
Yeah, that's 5 minutes.
I guess there is a crotch cover, you just don't put it on. Oh, because it wants to be on the stand, that's why. Okay, I'm really digging the horror play, not gonna lie. I always wanted one of the bigger, like they have the 1-to-1 horrors, right? Or is that actually like an
Yeah.
alarm clock deal? I know they have one that's like that. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Wait, oh, there's hands. I was like, where'd my hands go? I haven't cut them out yet. Good job, me.
Haha.
Ah. You make sure you get that gray on the shirt buttons.
Yeah, I'll
And-
do details later.
And the thrusters.
I'll do details later.
See, the only thing that sucks about those is you have to do them before you assemble it. Or else you
I
get it all
already
over.
pulled it apart because I forgot one of the.
See, I don't know why it was so difficult, because, I forget, is it molded, was the thrusters molded entire to the
I forgot
backside?
this piece right here, the little plastic part of the filter.
Oh, yeah.
So I was already pulling it apart. There it is. Forgot this little black thing here.
Yeah. Yeah. I forget how to put parts in sometimes, too.
So I already pulled this thing apart and
I mean, that
screwed up my
wasn't-
nails even more.
That wasn't sarcasm like I normally use, that was actually the truth.
Oh, you've seen me screw stuff up, so.
Yeah, that bear guy, you put the,
The arm.
was it the arm or the leg you put in?
It was the arm.
Yeah, crammed that armor almost completely on. How long did it take me to get that thing apart? Like 20 minutes?
Yep.
I thought I picked that out.
No, I did.
He did.
That must
I
have
was just laughing my ass off.
that must have been too, because I remember I did one for you too.
Yeah, you probably not the first and only
No,
time.
no, I handed it to you. You couldn't get it out. You're like, I quit. It's gonna have to be battle damage. And then he's like, I'll do it.
I'll get it.
I'll get it.
I'll get that mofo.
You have to stay
You
battle.
watching the chat there? I'm not.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I want the movie to be standalone. Nope.
Movie.
It
I'm
won't
scared
be.
for the movie.
Like anybody who thinks it'll be, damn it, I'm talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. You know why I don't? I've talked about why I don't want this movie to happen.
Which movie?
Because
The
the
Gundam
Gundam
movie.
G Savior one.
No, it has nothing to do with Gundam. It has to do with the fact that Hollywood doesn't really know how to do big robot movies.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Based off of all of the last, what, 15 years of having
We get Transformers.
Transformers.
I thought, what's it called? Pacific Rim was good.
Pacific Rim was a different story. Because it was built to be something ridiculous. And it was done by an incredibly good director. However, look at Pacific Rim Uprising.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Which actually I have it right there, I forgot to return it. Pacific Rim Uprising is exactly what's wrong with Hollywood. When you take away the good director to make a good big robot movie, and then you just get
For the money.
another dumpster fire. Which to me, that movie was a dumpster fire in comparison. And like people want to say, well, you can just turn your brain off and have to enjoy the mindless action.
No.
No. The
No.
problem is that the first Pacific Rim was a good movie and a good action movie.
Yeah.
So you could actually have your brain on and
Enjoy it.
enjoy it. Whereas I'm more, and the thing is that Sunrise is not Hasbro. Hasbro just wanted a cash grab and another way to sell more toys. And yes, the Haro is down with the type. That is sweet. I do have the Evil Haro coming.
Gotcha.
That's like from Double O. I like that one. Except they didn't just flat out call it Evil Haro.
I want the Evil Horror.
So the only one I didn't pre-order was the yellow one, so that's coming out later. But I've got all those, and I love that it uses all but one part off the bat.
Nice.
Yeah, you only still got leftover polycaps.
Wasn't there a horror with cat ears?
Yes, that's the Momo Horror, which I have coming as well. So this one won't have an unboxing. Actually, I figured the Horror Plug probably won't need an unboxing, and I'm probably just going to do them all in one review.
I mean, if you do it just for one, you could do it for all.
Except for the Momo, which would be
Yeah.
different. And all of the hands and stuff fit underneath the puzzle piece. That's cool. I like that. And actually the covers, which I don't understand why you would take them off, but you've got 5 holes across the back.
I think a lot of people like the Transformers anime movie more than the live action ones.
The 86 movie?
Yeah.
Of course. Well, that's because it was based off of the actual
Show,
existing
yeah.
thing. Whereas Michael Bay had never seen minute 1 of the Transformers thing before he jumped off the deep end to make.
A love
Now-
story.
Now, the first Transformers movie, as I have often said, is perfectly fine. There's almost nothing wrong with that first movie.
The
Besides
first
Shadow
one,
of the
the
Hawk?
The first Bayverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first Transformers 1 in the Bayverse was actually a decent movie. Decent.
No was Charlotte
Okay.
lesbian?
I'm using the nippers that are here on the table, yes. Are you wanting to join in finally? You can grab the other nippers if you need to, babe. Are you gonna build a petite guy? Or you wanna build a horror too?
What?
That's a lot of stuff we got timeline on there.
Yeah.
I think it's on timeline tonight.
Yeah, you're right.
2 more
The
months.
first big movie was.
Oh, you're going there? I really wanted to do a full unboxing for that though. You got like
You're lucky
9
you have
others
those.
in
I
there.
wanted to get that one.
Also, we're gonna have to be real careful with the chrome one. We're gonna have to find the right way to cut that out so we don't lose.
They actually have the chrome marker.
I know.
These are cool.
But the thing is, you don't have a golden or copper chrome.
Yeah, there.
Bronze, gold.
Silver.
How about I do the unboxing right here on your flash?
Go for it.
I like how you're just like, go for it.
Go for it.
No, I want that to be a real unboxing. Can you touch the screen again, dude? Just touch the
She
phone.
can't build what she wants to build, man.
Go build one of the other ones, dude, please. I mean, you can definitely still build it. I just want to do a proper
Can
unboxing.
you do it tomorrow?
Yes,
And then
I
I'll
can do it
build it in
tomorrow.
about 4 months.
I feel like I should just go ahead and build all the horrors. Like, just because that was fun. Like, I dig that. And I've got to figure out if the inside.
Oh my god!
What?
Can I see that? Can I see that? Can I see that?
Tell me, look how cute it is.
It is. I want to make a Mike Wazowski when he was in the university, and they made him into a disco ball.
That's a lot. Yeah, but you also apply lots of. Oh, actually, we need to find that container of rhinestones because she's never going to use them.
Oh,
No, not that
Wait,
one.
these
That one's mine.
I'll take that one if he wants to complain. I'm missing that one.
Which one?
The Black TriStar. I got that. Krista got me that. Oh, I bought that one. Krista bought me the other.
Jess, can you show it to Dave, please?
I'll show him. Here, yeah. Okay, you can build.
Okay, you can build these, but not these.
These are mine, don't touch them.
Yeah, he does that to me all the time.
That's why I brought her home.
I do.
Well, ours get kind of mixed in after a while, so I'm like, can I build this one?
No,
she
they
has
don't.
her power.
I
got mine.
I build high grades and master grades. You build bear
All the
guys.
cutesy guys.
No,
Good.
I built a few high grades,
You
and I
built-
built my first MG.
You built, and it was an at guy. Her first MG was an at.
That's not.
It's-
It could be worse.
It was a giant bear guy.
It could be worse.
She tried to convert it into a bear guy. She was trying to put a high grade bear guy's head on top of a master grade at guy.
No, that would be a tiny head.
Yeah.
But no, this is the Black TriStar one.
Oh, I seen that one. I don't know where I seen it, but I seen it.
I don't
It's
have
an
that one.
exclusive.
For
It's
I'll be
convention,
counting it.
convention exclusive.
what convention?
Any of them.
Oh.
Any of the ones that have been. But they had it very briefly at Hobbytown. That's how I got
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
They only had 2 and I grabbed one.
You should grab them both.
I didn't want to be like that.
Somebody beat you to it.
I just didn't want to be that way. That's why I didn't.
No, because you got one for me.
Huh?
Well,
Well, actually, for me.
Ooh, I need a bus.
No, because I wouldn't have let you go there. I would have been mean about it. I was like, no, this is mine.
Okay, I would have just taken bacon away from you.
You don't need anything while I'm up?
Oh yeah, clown and no head.
Yes, some ice cream?
We don't have that. You can't have ice cream. It's got sugar in it.
No, there's certain type of ice cream we can have that only has like 1 gram of sugar.
Sugar free.
It's terrible, whatever it is.
Not really. I've actually had one and it had chocolate and coffee and it was amazing.
I can give you an apple.
Mommy, we can throw these away.
No, I can't have that either.
Here.
I got yours.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold on to those. Are good backups. There you go, baby. Build her petite. Build her Momo. Her Momo petite guy. How's the chat talking? I'm assuming they're just talking.
They won a Primus Unicron fight.
Why? Just watch literally 2 planets smacking each other around. And you know, I forgot if it was actual Prime, the series, was the first to. I'm gonna grab another Momo. Was it the first one to do Unicron as Earth?
Yeah.
I don't know why I have so many extra pieces, but it's fine.
There's some extra pieces.
Because actually, it actually made sense and they made it work in Prime. But
These are for the arms. They're actually supposed to be longer, but they made them shorter for this stuff.
Oh, makes more sense. So like when the bear guy, you know.
I actually just made mine longer. I just
Yeah,
went
me
and
too.
added the extra parts.
Yeah.
Because that way you don't have to, but it's from the Zgok? No, Hygok. The Hygok is the one. I said Zgok in my review too, and I got corrected. Excuse me. The only thing I don't like is that all of the insides are red on these. No, but they just want to yellow. Hold on.
I might want those.
They're really cool so far. And they're stupid cheap.
Like $5, $7
I said,
right?
I think they're $7 on the high
why
end.
are you giving me that look?
I think the Momo, yeah, this one actually, this is the ketchup and mustard one.
Because I could have bought you the whole set already. But you said you didn't want them.
Just wait for the chrome.
Oh, you
Wait
told
for the
me
chrome.
not.
RO.
Like, you
know,
said that
that's
there's
gonna happen.
these little balls and that they were stupid. So, alright, I'm not gonna do
There
that.
is no balls. I think that's
See,
stupid.
they need to have it, because I want that, the Gundam marker sprayer.
Yeah.
They need to have it with, to where you can attach a chrome marker to it. So I guess you'd have to get a blank and put a, the heck is that? I'm blanking on the chrome marker.
The Molotov?
Yeah, Malto. So put some Malto chrome in there and spray it that way.
I don't know how it would spray. I mean,
It does. Like I've seen people literally just take the
I've
filler
done
and
it
do it.
too. I did it myself. I poured it into
But you
my
mean
air,
in
but-
that
Yeah.
concept? I don't know. It depends on how much air is flowing.
I mean, it was amazing that you can spray
Yeah, I
it.
didn't realize you could spray it.
I'm like, bro, come on.
I don't even think you have to thin it. I think it literally
It
sprays
just
it.
sprays
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Ow! Chair on foot. Alright, I'm just gonna continue with the Haros, and this is the Diva Red. Shooting Orange! Oh wow, this has got like a dark maroon interior, that's cool. I haven't noticed in the series, have there been other people who are using the guest, like the Haro guest?
No.
I don't think we've seen anybody
We've seen
else.
couple, but not like any characters that we know.
Yeah, obviously not the main characters, but like that core is hefty. That's cool. Yeah, that is definitely like ketchup and mustard
Yeah.
situation. That's neat. I like these. I'm not gonna lie, these are fun. I like fun dumb kits. Like this, like I can enjoy it. It's the reason why the T-Guys are nice.
When my nephew turns 1, I'm gonna do petite bag diorama.
Yeah.
Have obviously one for my brother, one for my sister-in-law, and one for my nephew.
We're supposed to
Are you
do.
use the petite guy?
Yeah, the petite guy.
We're supposed to do something for Nick's daughter eventually. For a Gundam themed room.
Aww.
Which actually we still never have seen.
You never met her
because-
yet. My granddaughter.
Because Nick's our son, you know.
Ah,
Yeah, because when he comes over, he leaves like a major mess.
sounds fun.
He always
Like he'll leave his
it's like we
drink
love
cup
Nick, but he
empty on the
always leaves
counter.
stuff.
And one day I was like, you need to tell your son to pick up after himself.
And so yeah, I always refer to, we always refer to him as our son. But like, there's been a couple of times where he's like, because he always drinks a gallon of water a day. And like he'll leave a gallon behind when he's finished. He's like, boy, you better clean up after yourself next time. Your mom's gonna kick your ass.
I say boy.
Give me that computer.
I called him boy before calling people boy. It was cool.
I'm just gonna put out there, anybody need nubs removed? I'm perfect at it. Because I was taught well.
You exceeded my nub removing skills.
I think it has to do with my OCD.
Yeah, I'm a little lazy when it comes to them sometimes.
Same.
But then again, you buff the hell out of them. Where I'm trying to build things fairly quickly for review purposes, you're just worried about getting your thing done. Which you know you're not going to be able to buff them on the Chrome kits.
I know, need to come up with a plan.
Well, you're going to have to use the good nippers, and you're going to have to be very careful with the knife. Now what we're talking about.
Extremely careful.
Basic UC suits aren't bad. Suits are bad and designed. That's grounds for instant dislike for Super Kamehameha. I mean, there's very few suit designs that I'm not okay with. I think the really out there designs that come from Age and G-Reco. And F91.
G-Reco.
F91 has had some of the crazier designs as well.
I don't know what you think about
What? Crazy design?
crazy designs. Good spider.
Because even like
The what?
no, even Gundam. Hold on, Gurren Lagann, the Gundam designs are cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. But
It's a big
it's
walking
out
head with legs.
there. It's out there.
Hold on, the turtle general with the big one that could cause a hurricane.
Yeah.
And it was basically a walking fortress. That was awesome. Come on. Oh, you know what I did see? The not Sola Chigokin, but the other one, the smaller Chigokin figures.
Okay.
The Gurren Lagann is back on sale.
Ooh.
But they do have the one, the Revoltech one is out again as well. And one of those two comes with the backpack links.
Interesting.
And I'm like, oh, I've got so many other things to spend money on right now, but I need this in my collection. I love Gurren Lagann for a long time.
Yeah, this is an expensive one.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I've also got other hobbies I have to fuel.
Make it weekly.
Yeah, well, that's
I want to do my Star Wars puzzle.
Are y'all still D&D?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen my Star? You haven't seen my Star Wars puzzle?
Yeah, she's got a Force Awakens puzzle that. Oh, yeah, it's right.
I
there.
just started
It's
playing
literally
the-
right there on the
Really?
thing.
Yeah.
What are you
Divided by the lightsaber.
Kenku rope,
Little chicken bird?
chicken bird.
It's okay. One of my favorite characters I played with was a barbarian gnome. No, a fighter gnome.
That was fun.
It really was because he had like an 18
Oh
attack.
no.
Dude,
Or 18.
my rolls, no lie, we roll for sets. I don't have anything below 14.
Hey, Jacob
Yeah.
Horn brought up a scary thing. He said, "Isn't the director of the Gundam movie the guy who made Pacific Rim Uprising?"
"Is it?
It
No.
better not
It
be.
better not be."
Because actually, I saw. Well, I mean, if we're not talking Legendary Studios, because Studios is one thing, but a studio is not a director.
Yep.
Except in the case of Hasbro, where they demanded too. They let too many. They need to never make another giant anything movie ever. They need to focus on things that need big explosions and hot girls running around.
Is she going? Jones has me.
So imagine if they directed it. What would La La look like?
God no.
Oh, hold on. Bay would be fine at doing a Seed movie.
Do you have a green?
Yeah.
Huh?
A green one?
Panel liner or other?
Oh, look, that's a pen.
Just use the green panel liner if you need to do your notes, because on that green it'll be fine, just like away the excess. No, okay, chat. If Bay did a Gundam movie, would Seed be the best idea? You've got shiny things, repeat battle frames, whatever you want to call it, and girls that he can definitely take advantage of in the glamour department.
Yep. I say speed.
Probably Seed Destiny.
Would it be in the slot drawer?
Oh,
Double?
no,
With
no,
Bay? No.
don't let Bay anywhere near Double O.
Yeah, I agree.
That's too good a story for Bay to go in and Bay-abize.
Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't want Bay.
No.
Green panel
I
liner.
don't say bastardized, you say babe.
Bay alive.
Yeah, you need a green panel liner. I got it right here, boo.
Well, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah, you don't have a panel line marker set, dude. So I can hit Tony on top of the head with it.
Or the
Right between your fingers, but it was there. Sorry.
Yeah, I got like.
Even Super Kamehameha is like, no, don't let it anywhere near Double O. Seed didn't belong to your intellect category, but I still like it. Not enough explosions. There's a lot of explosions in Seed. Are you kidding me? And he repeats the plot in both Seed and Seed Destiny, and considering that Bay repeats the plot at least in the first 3 movies, that would totally make sense. And continuity doesn't have to matter that much like the second movies. So just let Bay go all over Seed. That sounded weird.
Very weird.
Let him throw his seed everywhere. I'm over Bay ever doing anything ever again. It's like, take away his director license if there is such a thing. I don't even want him executive producing on anything.
Why you end up with Ninja Turtles out of shadow?
God, no. Please, no.
Yeah, and everybody's all like, no, Bay's not touching He's not touching Bumblebee. He's an executive producer on it, just like he was in Ninja Turtles, except that wasn't his universe to play in.
Keep Bay away from everything, yes.
Why'd they have to
Bay
have
needs
that
to stay away from our
soft-spoken
Get us
face
Bad
parent?
Boys 3 and we'll be happy. Yeah. Reboot the Bad Boys franchise if you want to play with something Bay. Though, of course, he'd probably make it, and this isn't trying to be sexist, it's just saying what Hollywood does now. It would be Bad Girls, which would be taken the wrong way.
Ghostbusters.
You know what?
They do have one of those called Set It Off.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Holy crap.
The
Right,
Ghostbusters
right,
remake isn't that terrible.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I was giving it a minor bit of credit. It's not that bad until Chris Hemsworth gets in it.
It's bad.
Okay. Everything about it's bad.
Yeah.
They should have left it alone, or they should have done either more or less with it, one way or the other.
They shouldn't have went such with the comedy.
It was too comedic, whereas the original Ghostbusters had funny
It
moments.
had charm.
Yeah, there was charm to it. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was, they were trying to be too funny.
It was an SNL skit, is really what it was.
It was. Now, I do want to see that movie Melissa McCartney's going to be in.
The
Happy Town Murder.
I don't know about that one.
Remember when Bay wanted to turn the TMNT into aliens? Yes.
Yeah, remember when they were aliens?
Yes.
They're not aliens. Also, Baylet Whoopi Goldberg be in a movie.
What movie is that?
She was in Turtles 1.
When
She
really?
was she was
Irma?
she was the director of Channel 6. She's the one who didn't want to run the Ninja Turtles
That's
story.
right. That's right.
She fired April. Yeah, I did almost the exact same thing with mine too. See, what the hard part is trying to get it hold in one hand. I tried to do that, like get it to go to the feet between the claws.
Wait,
Oh, I wanna try that.
I like Kingdom.
It works. It
I
works.
just posted. I
It's
just
the
posted pictures.
circle of life.
Maybe.
I tried not to. Oh, my rears. I mean, just give us a compilation movie you've ever seen with a Haro and a gun. Haro the movie. Walk on,
Now,
walk
which
on,
Haro?
walk on, walk on. That just constantly, the most heartbreaking movie ever. That's why you can't do 00 as a Michael Bay movie, because you could never make a serious moment last. It would be like, Lock On would die, Haro would be doing that, and then a fart would come out of it. Because that's what they gotta do. They gotta do a fart joke to break the tension.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you almost couldn't even take Optimus Prime's death seriously in Transformers 2.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yes,
What,
you have.
2 or 3?
2. He dies in Revenge of the Fallen.
That's right.
Then he dies again in another. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably does.
The bad joke would be that he keeps dying. It's like, they really gotta stop killing Optimus, man.
Well, I stopped watching it after the Marky Mark one, the first one with Marky Mark.
Oh, Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction.
How-
Yeah.
Age of Extinction had its moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it had all the rest of its moments.
Yeah, basically.
And then it turned to
I
crap.
saw that one.
And then it turned to crap.
Like relatively quick.
It was like, hey, we had a decent movie here until they were in somewhere Texas, which, you know, I guess that only really offends us.
I did like that.
You know.
Get my space gun.
Yeah, give me my space gun.
That-
My
that-
space sword gun.
That was actually I enjoyed that one.
Lots of things about Age of Extinction were fine. And then he
Which one
made-
was the one with the dinosaurs?
That was Age of Extinction.
Okay, yeah.
Even the 5 minutes of Dinobots?
Yep.
The roughly
Beast
5
Wars?
minutes. The 5, yeah. Please keep Michael Bay away from Beast Wars.
Yes. Yes. Please no. Don't let him near.
It's bad enough what they've done with Power of the Primes. Oh, I just cut out the
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to go back into instructions briefly.
You?
I'm trying to put the holes in, and I forgot. Okay, they're all the same.
Bad.
I looked at the wrong thing. My bad.
Phrasing.
Stuck in the wrong hole?
No, I put the wrong holes in. I gave it the wrong holes. Do with that as you please.
I
Okay.
got nothing.
I'm just gonna laugh.
It's only getting worse.
It is.
Excuse me. Not bad manners, just bad manners. Are we still talking about things?
Jones lasagna was really good.
Yeah. Every time you say Joan, everybody says
Is that her name?
Jones. Yeah, it's Joan. But everybody says Jones, like I'm thinking
Kate
Jones.
The last name.
Yeah, the last name, yeah. Every time you say, yes, the Jones. Mrs. R13. Hold on, wait. Super Kamehameha, Jetfire. What did Jetfire say that pissed off Super Kamehameha? Oh, the horror thing. Yeah. Horror, the movie, a Pinocchio story. I'm a real ball. Can you feel the deaths tonight? That's not Elton John. Elton John does the soundtrack to the horror movie. No, it would just be called the horror movie.
The horror.
It's a horror film. Like it's play on the word horror. Oh, the horror. Gone with the horror. Just start filling in movie titles. Replace one word with horror.
The last section, horror.
Yes.
That.
With Horror Schwarzenegger.
Horror Centipede?
No.
No.
Bad, David. Take it back.
Take it back.
They're
Dave.
just welded ass to mouth to each other.
Horror.
What?
Oh, horrors do
What?
have a mouth. That's terrible. That's kit bashing done wrong.
Go wrong.
The ultimate kit bash. That would be this. That would be the title. Why, David? Why? I still like Horror Schwarzenegger though. I think that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the
That's
last
my
section,
husband
horror.
for you.
Yeah, but half the people in nobody would get it
Yeah, sadly.
because how many people even know that movie? I've never even seen that movie. No,
What?
not all the way through, I should say.
Okay.
But still, what?
Tommy, do you know it?
The Rices have returned
Last
home.
Section
Thank you for
Hero?
letting us know.
Yeah.
Y'all made it home quick. Then again, we've only been talking for quite a long time.
God damn it, Tommy, I forgot we're way older than you.
Is Tommy a
Wait, how
child?
old are you, Tom?
Hey, they're
He's
young.
just a kid.
They're young too.
Ish.
Younger than us.
Not that much older than I am.
Ariel's like robbing the cradle.
Yep.
How am I rubbing a cradle?
Because you love me.
English.
I sometimes love you. It just depends on how you're deciding to have
Right?
that day.
Right? Thank you, Ariel. Thank you.
Love is not conditional.
Yeah.
And your ever-changing feelings.
Okay, David, without spoilers, what did you think about Batman 50?
Haven't seen it yet.
You haven't watched it, or you haven't read it yet?
Oh, I read it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, without spoilers.
I don't
Is
want
that
to say it
the-
because that is spoiler.
No, just your feelings on it without talking about what happens.
He
Because
was
me,
that's the wedding.
I didn't know how it was going to end, but I knew I wasn't going to be happy with it.
That's
I
the
knew-
wedding, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I knew it couldn't end
Was that the
well,
one you
I
were
just
reading
did
last
not
night?
know which way it was going to go, and that was actually unexpected for me.
Was that the one you were reading last
The one I
night?
just read the other night, yeah, that I went back and reread to see what happened.
Did you pick up the issues before 50?
No.
Did you, so you didn't read the bachelor parties or anything like that?
No, I was gonna pick those up this week, but they were all gone. Like all the different people's comics individually. No.
If you want, I'll let you borrow them.
Okay, that'd be good just to read.
Just be careful.
But see, I've already got so many DC
So
titles
you
that I'm
tell me
reading
one.
right now. It's ridiculous.
No, I'm just giving you a heads up.
I don't want to talk about that one.
The Haro Trap. No, that's a different thing entirely.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that because the Parent Trap's on.
That's actually exactly why she said that.
Shawshank.
But here's the bad part. They left, and the Parent Trap is still on.
It's a long movie. It's super long.
Bandai needs to create a documentary about why the ball is clearly the best weapon of year 1 war. 1 year war.
Shawshank. Really, Tommy?
It's
The
Morgan Freeman
Haro
in a
Shank
horror.
Redemption.
Yeah, it's Morgan Freeman. You just
Horror with Morgan Freeman's voice.
I want you to
Dude,
move
I
forward
will
and
watch.
upload an arrow
10 out of
now.
10 will
Come
watch.
on. Well, the thing is that Haro either says Haro a lot or one person's name a lot. So really, Wally as a horror movie would work, or
Yeah.
vice versa. A lone Haro just wandering around the battlefield cleaning up the dead, and he gets found by whatever the newest version of a Haro is. There's no Haros in IDO.
Make him a cleaner Haro. And then he's just constantly cleaning everything like in that one,
Wally?
yeah, like in Wally, that
We're
one
talking about,
little thing in Wally.
RX 72?
No, what is his? What's his name?
Jeff.
No, the tiny.
I know, the Jeff.
Oh,
With the sponge
not-
on his hand?
No, it's not Jeff.
Yeah,
is it Jeff?
it was
It's
Jeff.
not. It's not Jeff.
It was Jeff.
No.
That's
Oh,
why we
Jeff.
have Google.
Jeff did it.
Yeah. He's like, Wally? He's like,
Jeff.
yeah.
What's the name of the horror?
Yeah, everybody else who's seen Wally, what was the name of the little cleaner robot that was following around cleaning up Wally's tracks? Because it's really annoying me now. And I actually almost bought that figure. It was from the same Pixar line that my Wally came from. And I should have bought it, but the problem is, like, all of them had really badly done either eyes or the sweeper. Like, the sticker that was on it was, like, really bad. And I don't know if anybody, like, I know I said it in when I reviewed it, but my Wally only cost me 98 cents. It was on clearance at Toys R Us when I bought it. It's normally $10.
Ah, Toys R Us.
It was on sale
It was a
for
good
a
time.
tenth. It was on sale for a tenth of its price, and it was a Disney product. I was like, how bad did they
Mo.
want this gone?
M.O.
Mo, yeah, it was just Mo, you jackass.
And I know.
And I knew it was something easy, and I couldn't remember. Of course, Joan. Was it Joan? No, Superman.
No.
Man. Horror the movie. One Horror takes on Xeon by himself. Love, action, drama. Horror the movie, May 2030.
So what are these things called?
Just the booster thingies? They're just
Gundams?
boosters. That's all they are. They're just thrusters.
Okay.
Because they can peg. If you do the
On the side,
straight
yeah.
leg, yeah, it goes that way. But see, I've got that one in standing mode because she mostly fought with it. Actually, she fought with it twice. No. In that mode, she only fought on the ground. Because the second time she went out, or the first time she went out with it, was in space. Wouldn't it be the 7 pilots? Haro and the 7 Gundams. No, what is it? We need the Haro 7.
Horror set there.
All seven
The
different
hateful
colored
Haro?
Haros come together to defend a colony.
Shauna saw it. Shauna saw my circle of life. And she's laughing.
Sean saw everything.
Look.
What do you need, Boo?
I don't want to.
Look.
Okay.
Okay.
I scraped my sticker.
I'm sorry.
Wait, hang on. And then this was my comment. I did that whole thing.
Try to do brown panel line marker in the arm
This is
sockets.
something you got.
The Horror King.
The Haro King, yeah, there you go. King Haros.
Yeah.
One reason it's probably warm in here is actually.
Oh my god, we just got done telling you what Twitch
He
was.
doesn't know that.
Oh my god. Mitch, she knows what Twitch is. We just got done telling her earlier tonight. Don't let her lie to you. For shame.
I love
For
Haro.
shame.
Haro King.
Alright, I'm done panel lining for the moment.
Yeah, that's one thing I get tired of sometimes is panel lining.
So I will start building it because then I'm not going to have enough time to finish it.
It's a surprisingly quick kit.
Really?
Yeah.
Not with the detail, right? Because I'm going to chrome it.
I put mine together in like 2 hours.
Yeah, but that's you. I'm different.
Yeah, but I did like painted little details. I painted on all the gray
Yeah,
spots,
but
everything.
It's already 8:30
Is it really?
in Central Time.
Still daylight.
Yeah, but I gotta go work in the morning.
So don't have.
What time do you go to work?
I gotta wake up at 3:30.
About same time.
You have plenty of time. I'm not gonna say what this arm of the Haro looks like. I'm just gonna hold it up.
Hey! It's a penis!
It is a penis.
It's
Seriously,
happiness.
why would they make it that color? Like, honestly, come on, Bandai. You should have put a tiny bit of thought into it. You're Japanese, you should know these things.
They don't
Oh
care.
my god, the cake with the
That's
rockets?
because they're so small.
There you go. The cake with the rockets?
Under the couch, probably.
It'll be fun.
Hey, it's the Independence cake.
Yeah. Yep, it is.
Oh, there's trash underneath.
It's okay. I was staring at this. What is this?
Oh, I
look like?
see it.
Steak.
Where is it?
It looks just like that.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Because
It's
if
the
your
nose to my-
little weenie looks like that, you got a problem. If your weenus is actually that red, you need to see a
Yeah, you need a
doctor.
doctor.
Like that.
Probably picked up
20 pieces
Like
of
somebody
hair,
skinned
too.
your winky.
My hair is everywhere.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, I'm liking the red one so far.
This is my executive.
Anyone see Gridman new design from Gridman? No. Yugi Haro.
Wow.
I play Haro. I play Song of the Haros.
Swords of Revealing Horror.
Haros of Revealing Light.
Haro's feather duster.
Ah.
There you go.
Yay, I got one. The Unforgiving Haros? Or no, the
That
Forgiving
sounds like a Metallica
Haros.
song.
Haro's
of the
Reborn.
Corn.
Yeah, Wing Haros. Wing Haros. Agree?
It wouldn't be
Blue Eyes White Haro.
Maybe.
Yes! I'm gonna make one. Because that's easy enough, you just paint the eyes. Actually, they'll probably have one, it'll be like
Red Eyes Wing Haro?
Why would you add Weenie there?
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
Winged Dragon of Haro. Mighty Morphin Haro Rangers, that's easy enough. But then you gotta go into all the different series. Haro RPM. I don't know.
Haro Overdrive.
I don't like Operation Overdrive.
Haro in space.
That's a given though.
That's
Haro Lost Galaxy.
Haro Rangers Lost Galaxy.
Haro Turbo.
I was gonna go.
Haro, a turbo movie.
Zeo. Haro Zero. That just sounds fancy.
Zeo Haro.
Zeo Haro.
Oh, that's all they say. The name.
Speaking of that, Zeo
Oh
Mar.
look, it's a dog's purpose.
Don't make me cry. That was a beautiful movie.
Yeah, it's a
Don't-
lizard.
There he is.
Dennis Quaid or Randy Quaid?
That's Dennis. There's a massive difference between Dennis and Randy.
Aren't they like cousins?
Yes, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, because not brothers, everybody thinks they
they're cousins.
are. They cousins, y'all.
But one's crazy and one's Dennis.
Are they kissing cousins?
Oh God.
Yeah, God, no.
Just not each other.
Mighty, okay, whatever. Blue Eyes White Haro could be the best Haro card ever. Just hope there's no XO Haro. Yeah, you lost me on that one. Okay,
Exodia.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Haro the Forbidden One.
Alright, where's the
Haro
penis
the
go?
forbidden one, yeah.
That
Or
arm.
where does the penis go?
I'm trying to figure out where his penis goes.
No, where did it go?
Where does it go?
Yeah, then you have to put the 5 pieces of Harazodia together.
That's actually gonna be fun. Because you know, you got one penis and then
Ex-
the other one,
Ex-Hardio.
and the legs, and then the body, and the head.
Is it Harazodia or Exohario?
Haro Zodia.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is what we're talking about. This is how my live streams go. Hey, what stupid shit can we say this time?
Oh hey,
Haro.
you're at least not digging out a Gundam piece that I jammed in there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, was that on the live stream?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it was. It was on Facebook Live.
Live.
It was a Facebook Live. That was before I was doing the
YouTube
YouTube
Live?
read.
Really, Horrible Super.
That's a given, though. You gotta get away. You can't do Haro and Dennis the Haro. But I'm sorry, Denis the Haro, because you only use one name there. Could be Denise.
Damn it.
Yeah, Denise
Haro
has.
Wars.
I don't know why, but I'm seeing like high school DxD, and like these are his.
Or Haro.
Haro Bueller's day off. Just rolling around. He takes his dad's Ferrari. Just see a little Haro driving the Ferrari around. Trying to make it go backwards.
Inspector Haru.
Or
Haru
you
Gadget.
know what? I tried really hard. Well, I guess Haro's okay. The ball jokes went way too far back in the day.
Yeah.
Inspector Haro.
Fury of Haros?
Faster than the Haroist.
Balls of Haro?
Thank you, that's what I was thinking.
I was thinking Balls of Fury, but where they just play ping pong with the Haros.
Maybe just Haro's a fury. If you have to say ball and Haro in the same, I think you're being redundant. So Haro should replace the word ball.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Haros?
No.
How are they teenage?
Their manufacture date is over 13.
Really?
It's really old ass Haros running around these sewers. Just rolling around.
It's rolling.
Haros
They're
with,
floaters.
Haros with the little bandanas that keep coming off because they rolled over them. We can't get out of the sewer lids. 'cause
How
they're
are they
farms.
ninjas?
They read a book. They read a book on ninjutsu, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
I found a book and I read it, even though I'm a rat. Right. Mutant rat learn to read. Oh, apparently you can just teach somebody by mutating their brains.
how the public school system works nowadays.
So how big would those Haros be if we're going by that continuity?
144 times bigger than that.
Do you remember the turtles grew?
Okay, so assuming that they start out this size,
Mm-hmm.
and they grew exponentially, they would have to at least be human size, which means they probably wouldn't actually be able to roll around. Probably too big. And
I would.
Internal motors. One of the reasons why Haros work out really well in zero gravity is because they can just flap around.
Yep. That's what's becoming I was talking about right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ear flops. That's hilarious.
Lost in Haru.
I don't want it. Inner Space Haro Edition?
How are
Oh, Lost in
you?
Space.
Really? How are you?
Pee Wee Haru.
I'm gonna Haro the Origin. No. No, you take that back.
Charo.
Sharo.
Charo.
Like, how is that will be a thing. There will be a Haro with just a C in front of it.
Haru Nado.
Shark Haro? No.
No.
Yeah, Haronado.
Haro NATO might be the way to go. I hate to,
Haronado.
I hate to
The
admit it.
Revenge of the Haros? I don't know.
No, I'm thinking Attack of the Killer Haros.
Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah.
What? Clooney was in the second one.
Yep.
I mean, it would really have to just be every bad B movie, but with Haros instead.
Evil Haru.
Well, you could have
Haru.
Yeah. Haro Deadites.
Haroids.
Haroids.
Haroids. Haroides.
Yeah, do awesome.
I still want to do
The Dukes of
The-
Haros.
That took some
The-
wow.
the Haru Centipede
Oh God.
3.
Revenge of the Electric
Cheap bus.
Boogaloo. Electric Haro. Ah! Oh crap! I dropped the tiny red part.
Well, at least you can see that.
It's a TV series. It's Always Sunny in Haru.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna move. Yeah.
Well, at least move your feet.
Oh, it's right there.
Third planet from Haro.
Nah.
Third Haro from the sun.
Third Haro from the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to apply the round thing
Yeah,
to.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically the sun is round too.
Yeah, but it makes more sense for the Haro to be.
Oh,
The third Haro from the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Haro.
Seriously, like you get them in two sizes. Like you get.
Asian and white.
They're the same color. Hold on. What color are they
Breaking
from the
Haro?
yellow? The yellow, they're the same color as
No,
this.
that just sounds like you're destroying it.
Yeah.
Breaking Haro. It wouldn't be Haro bad.
Maybe
But
what if he's a quadriplegic?
technically, the Haros.
I do
can-
that all the time and David gets mad.
But Haros can totally do full quad because their arms just retract inside.
Yeah.
His head's really wobbly.
Yeah, the
I think
newer
it's gonna
ones have
come
gotten
out.
very wobbly.
I don't think it's gonna come out.
Haro Hermanos.
Are we still talking about them?
Yes.
Haro repeatedly saying "Walk on" the movie. We already covered that earlier. You're
It's a
way
double
late on
thing.
that Jetfire.
Mine doesn't do that.
No, that was poor construction.
The walk from Haro.
Walk.
I mean, it's like 1 millimeter
Haro.
too big.
Dude, just put some.
It would literally just be like Rick. Rick. Coral. Coral. Coral.
You guys supposed to make cookies.
Night of the
Okay,
Living
I
Haro.
missed the ear flaps. It looks weird without them. It's like ah.
Yeah.
It looks like a killer tomato almost.
It does look like a killer tomato.
Mommy!
What was the name of the fuzzy tomato from that cartoon? Attack of the Killer Tomato.
I forgot the one that they had, the one that was on their side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Does anybody know?
Looks like Kool-Aid Man for some reason.
Yeah, the red is definitely a Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just get him a handle.
Seriously?
No, yeah, no, it is honestly, it is
Oh,
extremely.
you can make one at the runner.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like you got a
Okay.
handle right here.
Somebody
Just
who
cut it.
has the red, the red Haropla, make it into the Kool-Aid man and send me pictures.
Done. David, get me one.
That was quick.
But the thing is, you're gonna have to add like clear picture to the top of them, so that the
I have a
liquid
glue gun at home.
She doesn't
Yes, do it. You have to do it, Ariel. You have no choice now. You've come up with the idea, now you have to execute.
I have clear molds too.
Yeah, you do. See? Haha.
Awakening of the Haro.
Haro drop was justified? Who is Jetfire?
Jetfire is Jetfire.
Yep.
Real?
Yes.
We're going to head out.
Over there.
Bye all.
Yeah, don't forget y'all's food.
Everybody is slowly losing us.
Well,
Yes.
you know, we're adults, so we have to be up in the morning.
Hey, just because I
Yeah,
don't
some
have
of
to
us
go
have
to
to
work
work
in the morning
tomorrow.
doesn't mean anything.
Huh? Something about tomorrow, and you're about to go fish this out from your couch.
Well, Tom's almost done.
I am.
You're the only one other than Thomas who actually accomplished a full kit. I'm not counting.
I accomplished the full kit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. You did.
I did a full kit as well.
You did a tilt rotor. It doesn't count.
That does count.
Doesn't count.
Kit. It's an individual
Are you
kit.
going to say that this counts as a full
And
build?
I took
Yes.
pictures.
Did you make sure that's the right one?
No, I did not.
Fair point. Yeah.
If it was sitting on the counter.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Remember Kimi,
Kimi no Haro.
You know how, yeah, so
Kimi Schmidt?
It's mine. I got this. I got all the kits.
No, you got these right
Indestructible Kimi Haro.
there. Unbreakable.
Haro.
Damn it.
Alrighty. Get up. Give me a hug.
I'm going to try.
Still like that sword, but a really hard.
I'm just very slowly sitting at the table by myself now. Don't kill me! Oh, God! No, I need my ribs. Oh, God.
By
Why
the way, he's
Why do the
exaggerating
tiny
on
ones
that.
hug so hard?
Nice to meet you too.
It's nice to see you again.
See, I hug her with the same force, and she doesn't complain.
That's different. Y'all are boobs to boobs. You got padding.
Not even. Complains all the
Good
time.
friends.
That only works
Y'all
because
are
you're girls.
best
I can't
friends.
declare boob friends with somebody.
Yeah.
Eric, boob friends.
You kind
This
of
po-
can, but that would be a little
This
weird.
party gets a little weirder over time.
Get stuff in the bag, stuff.
Rise of the Planet of the Haros. All right, so we're just seeing more and more of the back of Eric's head as I have to move the camera
Alright, where we going?
No, you don't have
Yeah,
to
but
move
what
it.
else do we
to
do?
get him out of the way of the door so they can leave. I did.
Later.
Fire on time out again.
Alright, we didn't forget anything?
No, you're good.
If we do, we'll come back for it. Another
Okay.
day.
Well, hopefully pretty soon we'll be getting our gift bag back.
Okay. Oh yeah. Are you going, baby? We can go around then.
I don't want to be on camera.
That's why I stood in the way. All right, who's still here at this point?
It's on me. It's on me now.
I just got Eric and Tommy. That's all I need. The people who got here the latest are going to stay the latest out of spite. Meaning I'm going to keep them here. There we go. Sorry for damn. We've been going for 3 hours.
Seriously?
Yeah. He does have a pretty spectacular head. He says you give good head, Eric.
Hey.
I think we might actually call it on the live stream though.
Cool.
Just because it's gone for a long time.
Wait, at least one thing we got done.
Oh yeah, hey, bring your stormtrooper over here.
Here you go.
All right, guys, let's show. Good catch, good catch, sir.
Let's just
Why don't you just walk around?
let's just move the live stream to the live review.
That's cool. No, live reviews suck. I know. I tried. I tried doing a live Master Grade Monday. That was a nightmare.
I bet.
All right, guys, check this guy out. If I can actually focus for today. Problem is the source of light is like over there. Hold on, actually.
It actually looks pretty good.
I want to get.
Hold on, guys. The camera's going handy cam again.
Yeah, I don't think so.
For $30, I don't want it.
Yeah, that's not 30. I'd say 22. And what is with the trap door under the foot? That is annoying. I assume that's why he fell over a minute ago.
Yeah.
Ah.
You can just take them.
I know, my problem is the tripod. This is great great content here, guys. Watching me struggle with the damn tripod. Why does it do that? Is it because you can add it to a different action base?
There were slides.
This is actually very cool.
Yeah. Comes with water slides too. That's the most of the Star Wars kits.
50 Shades of Horror.
Wow.
Somebody went there eventually.
Surprised we didn't.
I'm still doing this the wrong way because all the light is coming from above. I'm doing the lighting from the wrong way. Dungeon and Horrors, no. There we go. That's better. There's your Bandai Stormtrooper, Horror Trooper.
for.
And there's the Parent Trap in the background. Looks pretty cool, guys. It's a movie about a lot of balls. Oh, shut up. I knew I shouldn't have unblocked the word balls. I'm gonna have to reblock it now. All right, guys, but that's gonna be it for the live stream. Let me switch over here. So thanks for coming to hang out, guys, and you guys as well. So look forward to seeing these jokers along with everybody who was here earlier in the next Shoki skit, which should be later this week. I've got to film a little bit more tomorrow, and then spend like forever editing it. It's going to be ridiculous. So appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. It's a lot of fun, except for you. He held everybody up. It's always got to be one. It's always got to be one.
Hey.
But he showed up eventually. So see you guys. Y'all have a great week. Right now, there's no Master Grade Monday at all, so I might be able to remedy that by tomorrow morning with an unboxing. We'll see what happens. So, should have had Eric bring over his Providence.
Fair enough.
Yeah, should have. Oh well.
I'll bring in once.
There you go. If I don't actually film the Grand Prix,
Yeah, that's true.
we'll see what happens.
Mega size Monday.
Bye, guys.
Mega size money.
Mega size. No. Your mega size is not allowed in the cave. His mega size unicorn tried to kill everything at Hobby Town.
It's okay. Already
Tried.
Killed 4.
Not allowed in the cave.